Hello. Oh, camera's on, eh? Camera's been on the whole time, eh? Didn't even know. Good evening. Well, evening for me, actually night for me, and probably morning for you, and crazy hours for whoever's still awake. Because Papa Frit decides to stream at the worst times, because I'm an asshole. I mean, yeah, it's just the way it's gonna be. Anyways, glad to see everybody's here, because I got a special treat for everybody. I know how much you love the console peasant salt, and the console peasantry in general, because I'm not talented enough to make anything else. But I am able to contain all the pain I receive from the stupidity here, okay? So that's the number one talent I have, okay? I can't sing worth shit. I don't have an athletic gene in my body. I'm not white. Good one. But I can take console peasant pain like no other. Right? That's the way it's gonna be. Anyway, let's move on to something, right? Shall we? What do we got here? 1 second. Okay, so, my dearest friends, maybe you've heard of a certain YouTuber by the name of Dealer Gaming. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Who knows? Nah, I'm kidding. I know everybody who watches me at least knows who Dealer Gaming is. Okay, in the chat right now. If you don't know who Dealer Gaming is, I'm about to ban you. So, just confess now. Confess in the chat. Who knows Dealer Gaming? Lift your hand up. It's okay. Let the Lord Papa Frit know. Okay? Alright. Oh, who? Okay, banned. 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 Mods, where are you? Ban these damn... Oh, banned. No. No. Oh. And as for super chats, keep them coming, okay? Papa Frit has a late birthday gift from you guys. But I don't want to let the super chats disturb the flow of the stream, so I will read them at the end of the stream. But if they're really good, and I mean really good, right? I will read them on spot. So you better make sure your super chat is something worth reading. Otherwise, I'm just going to roast the shit out of you. Well, my birthday was quite a bit ago, actually. I wanted to stream on my birthday, but then I remembered that not a lot of people have money because of the whole virus bullshit. And then I thought, you know what, who cares? Give me your money anyway. Oh, God, I'm such an asshole. Anyway. Oh, we still don't have the people who said they don't know Dealer Gaming banned. What's going on? Mods! Mods! Okay, so, I know who this Xbot peasant is. Good. I love how most of the chat, including me, doesn't know. How the hell? You guys sub to me, and you don't know who Dealer Gaming is. My God. Okay. Let's put it up. Right here. Here we go. Here, let me fix this for you guys, because it's actually off-centered quite a bit. Let's see. Window capture. There we go. No, window capture. Why is it humongous? Oh, I remember why it's humongous. Yeah, but it don't matter. Okay, here. Let's fix this for you guys, alright? 1 second, and we're gonna have this nice and fixed for you. You're gonna have to forgive me on my streaming, alright? I'm not that great at it. I wish I was, but I'm not. So, window capture. Here we go. Why ain't you grabbing the right one, you stupid? There it is. Alright. There's that. And why is that with the... Okay, whatever. This works. Lazy cunt Frit. What a piece of shit. Okay. Flashlight? No, I keep fleshlights, not flashlights. Fleshlights solely, alright? Hide them under your bed. Don't let your religious mom know, and you're good, alright? How many here have fleshlights? Come on, it's okay. You could admit to me. I'm not going to tell anyone except the world. I promise. Raise your hand if you have a fleshlight. I can't believe this whole background thing got jacked up. I don't know how that happened, but there, it's fixed. It's fixed. And by the way, yes, I will inform people who who Dealer Gaming is. I promise you, I will not let you down. Okay. There. It's all set up. Okay? It's done. I was able to do it. I believed in myself. Because you guys don't believe in me. So, anyway. Let me tell you the lore of Dealer Gaming and exactly why I decided to even stream this in the first place. For starters, Dealer Gaming is essentially a Colt Eastwood knockoff, but somehow significantly worse than Colt Eastwood. Yeah, I know, believe it or not, it's possible to be even more boring and more wrong than Colt Eastwood. There are people out there who are dumber than Colt Eastwood, right? Another thing about Dealer Gaming is that, yes, he is indeed a hardcore Xbot. And, you see, Dealer Gaming, he doesn't realize that he's not as intelligent as he thinks he is. So he decided to go one-on-one with Alex. You all know Alex. Big muscles Alex. The buffest PC gamer. Alright? So, here's what the debate was about. I actually don't know. They just went at it, and it was amazing. It was fantastic, because it just goes to show you that Dealer Gaming doesn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Yes, this debate, 2017, right? But I was working on a video on Dealer Gaming, because I decided, you know what, it's time I roast Dealer Gaming. He's been getting away with too much lately. So, I'm going to save a video opportunity on Dealer Gaming soon, but in the meantime, I want you guys to watch this, because nothing has changed. Dealer Gaming is still as dumb as he was back in 2017. And the fact that he got wrecked this bad, it amazes me, alright? Because I don't know how the guy still has a channel with over 100,000 subscribers and how people take him at face value and they believe him. Especially with something like this. Now, granted, it has 9,000 views. It's by a nobody YouTuber. So, I get that. Not a lot of people are going to see it, but tonight, here, live on stream, you are about to see Dealer Gaming exposed. Now, before we start, I must do the ceremonial bong rip, okay? That's a must, because I can't do it right now, alright? I sat through this entire thing a few days ago, and actually went through it on a stream with Necro, because I had to prepare myself. I did not feel ready to cover this as a video. I felt that live streaming it was the only way I was going to put up with it, because it hurts. Not to mention, I'm a pretty selfish prick, so as much money as possible live this stream, and maybe it will heal me, okay? Your little donations, they help a little, right? Not enough, okay? Because it doesn't cover the cost of the acid, right? I need more for more cost of acid. If you want more videos, alright? Because I'm hurting deep inside. It's getting worse, alright? The peasants have somehow gotten worse. I don't know how it's possible to go from 2016 stupid to 2020 stupid, alright? I didn't think it was possible to sink lower. So here I got with me some Killer Margie. Yummy, yummy. And in the meantime, as I'm loading this bong rip, I want to let everybody in the chat know that yes, I do have the Colt Eastwood clock. Yes. Yes. It will be featured in a video very soon. And I have you guys to thank for that, because for some reason you guys wanted to give Charlie what he wanted. So it's time I get what I want. I want to be relieved from my pain and misery. So, where is it? Where's my light? Here we go. Please, Father, forgive me, for I am about to sin. But I have to. Otherwise, I can't put up with this video. And I won't be able to pay my house bills. Here it goes. Yummy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Papa Fritz got some weak lungs. Because he's been doing this too much. He deserves hell. Consoles will never get 240 hertz. Don't say never, alright? Because I never thought they were going to get SSDs. But, it took a decade, but they got them. Alright? So never say never. Have a little faith in the consoles. I feel bad for them. They don't get the love and attention they did, years ago when they were the standard. See, it just seems PC gaming is just too popular. It's just too popular. Hell, like, the Walmart PC gaming section in my town is longer than the console gaming section. And yes, they have things have changed dramatically when you walk into Walmart and they got motherboards and CPUs and GPUs ready for you to buy to build your own PC. Plus, they have their pre-built PCs, which are ass. Don't buy a Walmart pre-built, all right? If you want a Walmart pre-built, get it because you want to torture somebody. One more hit, and we're starting. Here we go. What the hell? One more. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not okay. I'm sitting through Dealer Gaming's debate antics. You think I'm okay? I'm not. Here's a beer. This will help too. Okay. Let's begin.
What's going on, people? I appreciate you guys waiting and holding out for us. We have some other podcasts and things going on. But thank you guys for actually waiting and being patient. Today we do have a debate going with Dealer Gaming and Oh No.
Whoa! Thank you to Ober for the $30. Happy late birthday. Thank you. Sorry, guys, I didn't have anything to put up on my birthday. I really wanted to take that day off. But here's the late birthday stream.
It's Alex, and unlike most debates where you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 topics, whatever the case may be, there's actually one topic today.
I don't know people who debate about more than one topic at a time. Okay, whatever.
There was actually a video made, and they're going to base this debate off of the video made, going back and forth. So I do want to start off with Dealer.
There's our man!
Alex will come out with the video that he...
Yes, Dealer! The intellectual powerhouse of the Xbox Nation.
Made regarding to Dealer. So, Dealer, what in particular issue did you have with what was said inside that video?
What was the point of the video, Alex?
Okay, so, let me give you guys the recap. Essentially, Alex put out a video where he mentions Dealer Gaming's quote about not being able to build a PC for the same price as the Xbox One X, or similar to the price of the Xbox One X. And then Alex essentially goes out of his way to disprove that, and in probably the most polite way ever. See, if it was me, I would have roasted the shit out of Dealer Gaming. You know how I am, you guys. But Alex, he was pretty polite about it. So, that's why I don't know why Dealer got so pissed off and offended. Oh, by the way, $5 from Ziljan65. I got a Razer Core X coming this week to use over Thunderbolt. I have to use laptop due to work and travel. Should I use AMD 580 or get a new card? Fuck, get a new card. Thanks for the $5. Let's continue.
The point of the video was to show that, unfortunately, you're wrong about how CPUs function in games.
How was I wrong?
You were wrong because of the facts that I showed with Optimum Tech showing a G4560 running games at 4K 60.
And what did I say?
You said that you would need either an i3 or an i5 was even struggling.
No, that's not what I said.
Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pull up the video where you said it here.
He got the receipts right away, and Dealer's like, already he's got Dealer backed up. Dealer's like, you already know that Dealer is going to basically be debating on semantics, because Dealer Gaming doesn't have the facts on his side. So what he has to do is he has to debate Alex on semantics. Well, did I confirm? Did I say? Did I make an overall statement? And yes, Dealer Gaming argues like a fucking third grader. Watch.
Here, let me just grab that real quick.
No, I did not say definitively you need an i3 at least, no matter what.
See, there it is. There it is. Dealer, you still suggested to people that it wasn't enough, right? Okay? You still suggested that to people. All right? No, you didn't make the claim, the exact claim, but you still brought it up as if it was the only optimal way to go.
To do
No, I
it.
didn't say that. No, I didn't. Did I say definitively? No, I said that you would need an i3 or an i5.
Yeah, hang in there with us, people, because it's gonna get rough here. Because we're already running into some claims where I'm saying things definitively where I never said it. Right?
So this is what we do. We'll let Alex put those claims back out there for everybody to see. We'll let him put his claims out there. Then once they're out, Dealer will let you come back and go at those claims. Okay.
I'm going to say that Fame did a good job moderating this in the sense that he didn't interfere too much. And I got to give him credit for that because, god damn it, did he give us 49 minutes of Dealer Rate Gaming just getting roasted.
Sure. I mean, here is even the actual tweet that you sent me. I'm showing my screen now. No copy of Windows, a Pentium CPU because every PC gamer wants to have to change out their CPU and motherboard in 1 year.
What?
No, fanboy, no. The interesting part is I did a little research. Here is the G4560. It's a $64 CPU. It has 2 cores and 4 threads. Also, the Intel i5 7400. It's not K, it's got 4 cores and 4 threads for 182. Now, the real funny thing is...
The crazy part about all of this was before Ryzen made it even more affordable, mind you. This was before that. So Alex was already knowing what to go for and what worked and what would outperform or keep up with the consoles, right? So I got to give him credit for that.
is that the video that I showed, which is even better...
See, look. You see, because Alex brought up a clip from the, I don't know what this dorky ass shit podcast that Colt Eastwood and Dealer Gaming are on. I don't know I think it's the Xbox Nation podcast. Oh, look, they have D. Oh, God, that guy's gay. Anyway, this is the podcast that they host, and Alex got the clip from there. Actually, I don't remember if Alex plays the audio, but we got to listen to that.
is that when you look at a game like Battlefield 1, that is a CPU-intensive game, the G4560 is only 1 frame rate behind.
Oh, by the way, Alex's video was no more than like 4 minutes long. The one where he the one he made on Dealer Gaming's claim.
On a $325 CPU that's overclocked to 5 gigahertz. When we look at even further, you could even see how in Doom in 4K, it's even about the same as well. So the fact that the G4560 is hyper-threaded, the fact that it has 4 threads, even though it's 2 cores, it's running games at 4K 60, and you don't need to spend all that money on a CPU. It's nice if you want to stream, if you want to record, if you want to do other things, but it's not really that necessary if you just want to play games at 4K.
There you go.
That's the problem that I have, is that you don't need to spend all this money, and the fact that you saying things like you need an i3 or an i5, like you did say in your podcast, like it is listed in my video. I'm not sure if sound travels.
You would want an i3 or an i5 for further future-proofing. That's common sense.
Okay. Okay. And there's Dealer Gaming's problem, right? He's building this rig in accordance to what he feels is the best for the PC. But the whole point Alex is trying to make is that if you were to try and match the Xbox One X, this is the build that would work for that, right? But here comes Dealer Gaming saying, well, that's not the build I would choose. So already, Dealer Gaming basically is making his point of view of PC gaming I don't know, I guess he's trying to make that the view everybody else would have. Saying that, people need a future-proof, people need to have the highest-end hardware.
Well, the thing is, the funny part about CPUs is that when you think about future-proofing, the CPU only really handles complete frames. It doesn't handle anything else when you're playing a game.
I'm gonna have to fact-check Alex on that one, actually. I don't think that's completely true.
The GPU handles everything else. The CPU handles the amount of frames.
It depends on the games. It really depends on the games and what they're going to be utilizing.
So if you're playing a game at 60 FPS, you don't need all that horsepower in the CPU.
You just said the CPU only takes care of the draw calls for the frame rate. Is that what you just said?
I didn't say that's what it said. I said it handles the complete frame. Now, if you're going to handle things like 144 hertz, then I would say you need a much more competent
What else does the CPU handle, Alex?
Well, it handles a lot more than just that. But when you're looking at what a game does...
Inform us, Alex.
There he goes. He's cornered. He got him. He's bringing him... He's showing him the price to performance you get out of these CPUs, and he's showing that you can go toe-to-toe with the Xbox One X. That's what he's showing. And Dealer Gaming's already, he's getting all smarky and smart-ass about it. He's like, oh, yeah, well, explain to us what the CPU does. Explain to us what the CPU does. Bitch, if you don't know what the CPU does and you're asking Alex to explain to you what the CPU does, why the fuck is anybody going to listen to you ever again about hardware? He got jacked up. I don't know how that happened, but there. Oh, fixed.
Oh, dealer, please.
And by the way, yes, I will. Oh. Sorry, I accidentally pressed played. I accidentally pressed played on my other stream. Here it goes.
You're gonna try and do
Anyway,
this?
the problem with your video is that I never said absolutely you could not game on a dual core. Did I or did I not?
Semantics.
My friend.
Secondly, it was just a pointless video. You made no facts, you made no claims, because I made no absolute claims like yourself. Third, go ahead and...
Okay, what absolute claims has Alex made? What absolute claims has Alex made?
Read off your PC bill real quick, buddy. The one you gave us on Twitter.
In fact, I got it right here. I'll just pull it up for you. There you go. I'm sharing the screen right now.
All right, go ahead and read them off for the people.
It is an Intel G4560 3.5 gigahertz dual core, an MSI B250M Pro,
Pretty good.
a Team Vulcan 8 gigabyte GDDR4 2400 memory, Seagate Barracuda 1 terabyte,
It's pretty good.
Zotac 1066 gigabyte, AMD mid-tower case, and a 430 watt power supply.
Now for
Okay. That was a pretty good build for back in 2017 if you wanted to start off with PC gaming. That's not a bad build, actually. And it has upgradable options. So it was a pretty good starting rig, right? I think so. And yes, I am dying, all right? I'm dying. My throat's killing me, all right? I shouldn't have taken that harsh of a bong rip, but how else am I going to get through this video? And how else am I going to entertain you guys? Should I just, like, turn on my webcam and just start stripping my clothes off and start my OnlyFans? Nah, it would ruin the image of the popsicle stick. The stick is all that matters right now.
reference, this is the PC that you was the build for the Xbox One X, correct?
Yeah, that's the one I would say would compete with the Xbox One X.
Now here's the thing with me and Alex, we both, I flat out told him the X1X is a mid-range PC this year. And that's an absolute fact, right?
Okay. Cool. Okay. Here's the problem. Dealer Gaming is saying that he believes the Xbox One X is a mid-range PC. And then Alex is showing him, okay, this is how much a mid-range PC costs. And Dealer Gaming legit believes that a mid-ranged PC is a $1,000 PC, around that price range. He legit believes that. He believed that back in 2017, and he probably believes that now.
I have to find that tweet. I don't think you did.
Yes, I did. It's in there. Secondly, where's Windows? I know you say you can get it for $12, but any guy considering going to PC for the first time probably isn't going to go find a copy of Windows for $12 somewhere, right?
Okay, how do you know that? How do you know that? Okay, clearly if people are looking to build a gaming PC, especially if it's going to be a budget one, they're going to look for every way to save money. So yes, people building their PCs for the first time, if they're going to do it on a budget, they're going to look for a cheap Windows key. I mean, fucking can it close the price of Windows? Are you fucking serious? Who the hell pays for Windows? I mean, I think I went an entire year not paying for Windows at one point. What's the longest you guys have gone without paying for Windows? Right? It's okay. Admit it right now in the chat. You get a pass, alright? You get a Master Race pass. Windows 10 is $0 or worse under Tony. Oh, online. I pirated 10-year plus. Windows is literally free. I never paid for Windows. $1,000. Use Linux. Looks like nobody paid for Windows. Hey, how many of you on your first build paid for Windows? On your first build. Admit that right now. How many on your first build? Free. Let's see. Okay. Nope. You haven't. You didn't. You didn't. Not you. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I thought. Pay for Windows. Hey, if we don't have to pay for Windows, what the fuck? Dealer. Oh my god. Dealer Gaming's the kind of guy who'll probably buy a network card even though his motherboard already has an Ethernet port. He's that kind of guy.
I mean, can you admit that that's a possibility, or are you going to make another absolute?
What?
Right now, I'm on Kingwin. It's $26. So
All right, so that's
we could
another $30
remove-
you didn't add to your tag there.
I'm gonna give Alex a pass. No Windows price included, because you don't have to pay for it.
So $30 is fine. So what?
All right, so do you think a guy going from console gaming to PC gaming for the first time is going to build his own rig, Alex?
Okay. Do you think? All right. Pay attention. He's asking Alex. Do you think people would do that? All right. He's asking Alex what he thinks. All right. We don't have any actual numbers out there to show how many people that own PCs built them or bought them pre-built. All right. We don't really have exact numbers on that. So it would be dumb to suggest that nobody wants to build a PC. We don't have a way of knowing that for sure, but almost everybody I know that has a PC built it. I mean, for fuck's sake.
I do, yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay, Alex says, yeah, I believe people would build their first PC. I don't think it's far-fetched to believe that. Do you? I don't.
that,
Why
you're
are you
wrong. Because that's just
I'm
silly.
wrong.
Let's go back and listen to that. Let's see Dealer Gaming's rebuttal skills here.
You're going to go find a copy of Windows for $12 somewhere, right? I mean, can you admit that that's a possibility, or are you going to make another absolute?
Right now, I'm on Kingwin. It's $26. So
All right, so that's
we could
another
remove-
$30 you didn't add to your tag there.
So $30 is fine. So what?
All right, so do you think a guy going from console gaming to PC gaming for the first time is going to build his own rig, Alex?
I do, yeah.
Okay, well, that
Why are
you're
you
wrong. Because that's just
I'm
silly.
wrong.
You're wrong. Why? Because that's just silly. Nobody's gonna build their own rig. How do you know that? They're not! I just know. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you. I told you to bring as much booze as you could because it gets worse. Dealer Gaming literally uses this type of argumentative tactics throughout the entire debate. It's bad. I promise, Papa. Look, is it not true that I provide you the juicy peasantry? All right, I am the giver. I provide. I don't let you guys down on that. I knew that this was going to be a treat for tonight. I don't even know why I decided to stream tonight. I just felt like it. Yeah. 200 watching live. Let's get up to 300 viewers. And let's get up to 300 viewers, and I will do a thigh reveal. Yeah, I'll reveal my thigh. Alright? Okay. Here goes.
So
You're
can
wrong.
you show me the facts as to why someone wouldn't build their
The
own
fact
PC?
is, most people don't know what the hell a CPU is, let alone what it does or how you plug it in or what thermal paste is. Why would they build their own rig on their first time, Alex?
People who want to learn about that stuff are the type of people who will build it, but also the people who don't even care about that stuff. Like, I know people who built their own PCs based off of recommended specs sent to them by people, right? They don't even know much about the hardware itself. They don't give a fuck, right? But here comes Dealer Gaming bragging about Xbox specs, right? And the horde of Xbots with him bragging about the Xbox specs. So clearly, yeah, they do know the relevance of CPUs and their performance and stuff, right? There's a basic understanding there, all right? Dealer Gaming is suggesting people are stupid. That's what he's suggesting, is that people are stupid. What's this? $5, and it's in all caps, so you know it's an interesting super chat. $5. Dealer, I built one after getting out of rehab, and selling my Xbox. Also, I bought Windows 10. Yep. Hey, congrats on the build. Congrats on rehab. I don't need it though. I just need more acid. Thanks for the $5.
So you're telling me that there's no such thing as a YouTube video to show you how to
So
build
you're
your
assuming
PC?
most people actually want to build their first rig, Alex?
Why wouldn't they?
No.
You're assuming
Okay.
that people wouldn't. You're assuming that people would literally pay far more money for a pre-built that they don't know what's in there.
For one, they don't know they're paying far more money. That's how clueless a lot of the people are, right?
So you're
Secondly,
so what you're saying
also, let's
I'm
say
sorry
they-
to interrupt you.
Fucking hate this motherfucker. It's so stupid. God damn. Why do I do this? Why do I sit here and watch this? What am I doing with my life? This let's rewind that and listen one more time. All right, I want you guys to catch it perfectly. What up, Oppie? I love you.
Let alone what it does or how you plug it in or what thermal paste is. Why would they build their own rig on their first time, Alex?
So you're telling me that there's no such thing as a YouTube video to show you how to
So
build
you're
a PC?
assuming most people actually want to build their first rig, Alex?
No. Well, sort of, right? Alex is only being led here because Dealer Gaming brought him here, right? Alex shouldn't have let him... Alex should not have let Dealer Gaming bring him here, right? Because Alex was actually on a good path of just comparing the specs and proving Dealer Gaming wrong, but Dealer knew he wasn't going to win that, and now here they are, arguing on basically stuff that has no stats, so it can be left on the table. It's completely opinionated at this point.
Why wouldn't they? And you're assuming that people wouldn't. You're assuming that people would literally pay far more money for a pre-built that they don't know what's in there.
For one, they don't know they're paying far more money. That's how clueless a lot of the people are, right?
If they're... Wow! Okay! $5 from Cat New Cycle. I've never heard of Dealer, but thank God I haven't. Alex is awesome though. I'm face palming so hard right now. Face palm harder. How many of you right now are at least a little tipsy, a little buzzed? If you're not, take time to get there because it's about to get really fun. Because Dealer Gaming starts to insult Alex. Just wait for that part. Alex is just sitting there like a gentleman. Alex could have cock slapped the shit out of him at one point, but you know what? Alex was just nice. I know, the projection.
Right.
So you're,
Secondly, also, let's
I'm
say
sorry to interrupt you. I have to say this. You're calling people idiots, is what you're saying.
No,
Yep! Yes, he is! Yes, he is!
of course not. I'm saying most people do not care to build their first PC. They're not big. They're not.
Okay, where does... Source that claim at least, okay? Source that claim. How do you know that? Is that just based off of what you've seen personally? Because we don't have stats for that. I know everybody who's interested in PC gaming right now are asking me about building rigs. $2 from Eric Thorson. Too many tisms in Dealer. Yes, indeed.
Not getting a PC to build it, Alex. They're getting a PC to play games that look phenomenal, Alex.
What? Let's hear that again. Oh my god.
A lot of the people are, right?
So you're,
Secondly,
so
also, let's
I'm
say
sorry to interrupt you. I have to say this. You're calling people idiots, is what you're saying.
No, of course not.
So
I'm saying most
comes
people
hard.
do not care to build their first PC. They're not getting a PC to build it, Alex. They're getting a PC to play games that look phenomenal, Alex.
They're building it to use it. But like people aren't getting PCs to build them. They're getting them to play games. Yeah, okay. They're getting PCs to play games. We can agree on that. But there's other ways of obtaining that PC. You don't have to buy it pre-built. You can build it. Where is it? Hand over. I hate my life. Oh, please. Somebody save me. Save me. Lord Almighty. We're only 6 minutes in, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes in. We need some. They're building PC to play games. Revolutionary statement here. Yes, Appabend, indeed. Glad to see you in the stream. Papa Frit hosts the best streams when he does them instead of being a lazy fuck. You know, and playing CSGO and being addicted to CSGO. Alright? I thought to myself, CSGO is amazing. Alright? It's terrific. It's wonderful.
Alex.
Whether or not they decide to build it or not.
What about Solid
honestly, it's
Rift?
irrelevant.
Didn't he buy a pre-built?
He did, yeah.
Okay, so what? I mean,
It's funny. Flash forward, 2019. Solid Rev actually attempted to build his own PC, and he did it. And he upgraded it just recently. So, that's funny, isn't it?
well, why don't you understand that a lot of people don't want to fuck with building a rig?
Did you ever...
Okay. Yes, we accept that there are people out there who aren't going to want to build their own rigs, right? But you also have to accept the fact there are people that are going to want to build their own rigs. You can't just negate the fact that there are going to be people who don't want to do it, because there are still people who will. So you can't negate that. Like, Dealer Gaming believes, well, it must be almost every PC gamer that doesn't want to build one. It's like, he legit probably believes most of them don't want to build their own rigs. That, or he's at least suggesting it because he has no other argument. Let's read these super chats. $5 from Scarecrow443. Try to break out my Jack Daniels for the rest of the stream. Like, how stupid is this going to get? It gets to 11. It's an 11. It's not a 10. It's an 11. It's bad. Bring out the Jacks. Mix it with some Coke. Oof. Get going. $4.99 from New Jack RC. I think it's time I broke out the painkillers. Also, hi, Appa. You hear that, Appa Ben? There are people who love you. Okay. Let's continue.
Remember the time Solid Rev deleted this video, unfortunately, where I sat with Solid Rev and I taught him how to build the PC? And he actually redid... I'm sorry, I'm talking. And
I props to Alex for asserting himself. See, I didn't do that with my JTech debate, right? I should have asserted myself a few times, but man, goddamn, did I want to like kill myself in the middle of that debate. Alex asserting himself very well. And I gotta say, when it comes to like Alex having receipts and also not having shit on him, Alex is just, he's clean, right? He bought a PS4. He played the majority of the PS4 exclusives, or the most praised ones, all right? What else did he do? Oh, yeah. He walked Blackbon through an emulator. He went out of his way to help Blackbon set up an emulator to play the Metal Gear Solid series so that Blackbon could at least give them another try before shitting on them. Okay? And now, here's Alex basically wanting to help Solid Rev build a PC. Alex is a great guy. Hey, trust me, Alex deserves more subs than he has. So go over there and sub to him and watch his streams, alright? Because we play CSGO together. Nice guy, Alex.
he went ahead and re-put in a brand new power supply all on his own. He's smart enough to do it. He's a guy that has very limited patience. And the first thing he said was, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Now, I think if a person wants to have a budget, they want to save some money, and they want to go ahead and try something new, then they can absolutely, with free help from YouTube, so many different ways of finding things out, so many different sorts of information is out there, even step-by-step guides.
Yeah.
They can do it all on their own. In fact, I was a console gamer, and I built my own PC on my own the first time. So
Did you guys hear Dealer Gaming in the back? He's like, he's like annoyed at the fact, he's like, this is all true. What am I supposed to do? Can't fucking own this guy in a debate. I bet you anything Dealer Gaming physically looks more like the quartering. But here Alex looks like a fucking Chad. Look at him. Gorgeous, man.
saying that console gamers don't want to do it. I was a console
I'm
gamer.
not saying an absolute. I'm saying most of them are not going to want to build their...
Okay. Most would signify more than 50%, right? Right? So, I mean...
first
most
rig,
of them, but then when
right?
push comes to shove and money shows up, they may not want to spend that extra money.
They may not give a fuck either. That's the thing. So
this is why Dealer Gaming took him down this road, away from the original topic. So he could bring him down where he had at least leverage on Alex, where he's like, well, I can't prove my claims and neither can you, so fair is fair. That's how much of a pussy-ass bitch this motherfucker is. Had to take the debate somewhere else because he was getting trounced. Still is, but at least from this point of view, to the people who are fans of him, they'll look at him and be like, oh, Dealer, yeah, you're right. It's all very, like, we don't really know, you know? So I can see why you have that view, you know? Fucking bitch ass. What's this? Oh, $5 from PlayStation Inquisition. Time to bring out the Kraken rum and Canadian bacon pizza pops. This Dealer dude is a walking mental dud. Indeed. Indeed he is. Okay. Let's continue.
So
a lot of people, like I said, that's the thing, bud.
Hold on, guys. Let's let one person speak,
Good moderator. Good job, buddy.
please.
Well, Alex, given you've been talking for 5 minutes straight, I just want to say that most people just don't care. I feel like that's common sense. Most people don't. Like, remove...
argues like a goddamn, like, far-right conservative, right? You know those people that are like, it's just common sense that there's a God, you know? It makes sense. How can you not look around you and not and believe there is no God, you know? It's like, God damn it. He's got nothing. He's got no factual arguments to make. It's bad. He's getting trounced.
Move yourself from your environment real quick and think about, I don't know, fucking 10-year-old Timmy. He doesn't want to do that. More than likely, he's upgraded something that someone else gave him or he's had in the past. That's probably the most...
Fucking Alex rig. The rig Alex built isn't for people like Timmy. It's for people who do want to build it. Alright? That's who it's for. That's for people looking for the cheapest way to get into PC gaming. Alright? And it's cheaper to build it yourself. So they're gonna go down that road. Like, oh my god. You can't negate that. That's...
most they've done if it's their first PC, for one. Right? And secondly, for those that don't want to build it, because there are a ton, you'd absolutely be blind to basic facts if you negate the fact that most people don't want to build their first rig.
No, you can't... Okay, well... Alright, Alex is not negating that, alright? Like... Of course... fuck it. Just watch.
Right? There are a ton of people that don't want to do it, and they're going to have to pay someone else to do it. So not only do you need to add windows to that, but for at least half of the people, and I'm being very generous there, you're going to need to add at least probably 50, at the minimum, if they find a friend to do it for them, probably, to build that thing for them. What are you at now, Alex?
Oh my god, dealer, it's like... Oh, if the option exists and people look for the option, they're going to go for it. Like, wow... He's basically trying to take all of Alex's valid points away from him by putting in an artificial barrier. Putting, like, you know, that barrier being that, oh, most people aren't going to want to do it. It's like, how do you know? If you can't prove that, why are you... retard.
Can you ask me where you got that number?
Yes. Thank you.
Like,
Common sense, Alex.
Somebody quote that in the chat. Common science, Alex. Alright, it's quite simple, really. These are the fossils of Jesus. See, there's the tail, there's the toenails, yep, and fossil of Jesus. It's common sense, Alex. Where'd you get those numbers? Common sense. Oh my lord. $5 from Jungarn. This guy, you know, Jungarn, I'm done with you. You keep trying to shit on Nirvana. Why? Nirvana is to music what DSP is to streaming. Don't you motherfucker, don't you dare make that claim ever again. I will not read your super chats. No more super chats from me. I'm not reading your super chats anymore. You've gone too far this time. Comparing anything, like comparing to Nirvana to DSP. Fuck you. That one triggered me. Common change, Alex. It's common change, Frit. Oh.
Common sense. So you're basically pulling the number out of your ass.
Yeah, like you are. When you say
Okay.
no one ever...
Alex never brought out a number, okay? Jesus Christ.
Everyone wants to build their own PC. I'm doing the exact same thing with you, except for
No,
I'm
but the
actually
thing is,
right.
here's the different part. You're adding a price tag to that, and that's completely not the case at all. You can have a friend that'll do it for free. I would.
And I
Dealer laughs like he has friends that wouldn't do nice things for him. Are you okay, Dealer? I mean, I know plenty of people that I've helped build PCs, and I remember one of the best friends, the greatest friends I ever made, helped me with my rig. Like, do you not have friends, Dealer, that would help you with that? That's okay. Vosh, okay? Live on stream. Vosh had a tech person live on stream walking him through building a fucking rig. Holy diver! That's right. What up, PlayStation Inquisition? $2 deal will show the way, indeed. Deal. Oh my god. You know, Dealer, he gets by with a little help from his friends, if he had any.
I could find an Xbox on the side of the road for free, negating your whole argument.
Oh! Oh! How am I already forgetting how dumb this gets? I'm already forgetting how dumb this gets. Let's listen to that back and forth one more time. That was just stupid.
To build that thing for him. What are you at now, Alex?
Can you ask me where you got that number? Of like
Common sense, Alex.
Common sense. So you're basically pulling the number out of your ass.
Yeah, like you are. When you say
Okay.
everyone wants to build their own PC, I'm doing the exact same thing with you, except for
No,
I'm
but the
actually
thing
right.
is, here's the different part. You're adding a price tag to that, and that's completely not the case at all. You can have a friend that'll do it for free. I would.
And I could find an Xbox on the side of the road for free, negating your whole argument.
Oh, even on the opinionated battlefield, dealer gaming is losing. How do you? He took him onto on a plane of debate tactics that is impossible to lose, and he's still losing. Like, he's still losing. I'm telling you guys, where's dealer gaming at right now in sub count? I think he's at like what's he at? Someone check and tell me in the chat. I think he's at like 80,000. Check. Somebody fact check me on that as I press play.
You
That's not
can
the-
do a lot of things.
What you're doing, dealer, is you're trying to add price quantities to things that don't even have any sense.
Yes, they do. Because
No,
that's a
no.
big
You're
premium when you
trying
gotta
to
get a
say
PC
things
put
like,
together.
"Oh, here's a console player." You're basically calling them complete morons. Is what
No, you're just
doing.
manipulating people watching. I'm
I
not
mean,
calling anyone a moron.
I'm
saying
doing
most-
Dealer, yeah, you are. You're saying most people don't know anything about hardware. All right, you're already suggesting people are inept. Okay, personally, I don't believe that. Okay, because I mean, like, there's fucking Intel processor commercials on TV. Like, your average person's gonna be there. It's like, oh, an Intel i something, huh? You know, people. For fuck's sake.
most people,
Dealer, really,
most
you're the
people-
one that
Hold on
went on a
just a second, guys.
podcast. I'm
There
sorry,
you go.
you're the one that went on a podcast, said you needed all these sort of CPU parts because you would be irrelevant when the Xbox One X came out, and I completely refuted those points with actual
Never
fact
said
and
that.
data. I'm sorry, and you're also the one trying to say that. Oh,
Nervous laughter. Let's hear that again. Let's hear that nervous laughter again. That's amazing. I want to hear it again.
and
you're
when you
trying
gotta
to
get a
say
PC
things
put
like,
together.
"Oh, here's a console player." You're basically calling them complete morons. Is what
No, you're just
doing.
manipulating people watching. I'm
I
not
mean,
calling anyone a moron.
I'm the
saying
one
most
manipulating
people.
dealer. Really,
most
you're the
people-
one that
Hold on
went on a
just a second, guys.
podcast. I'm
There
sorry,
you go.
you're the one that went on a podcast.
Here comes
Said
the
you
nervous
needed
laughter.
all these sort of CPU parts because you would be irrelevant when the
comes
Xbox One
my
X came
friend.
out, and I completely refuted those points with actual
Never
fact
said
and
that.
data. I'm sorry, and you're also the one trying to.
Can I laugh my way out of this, guys? No, you can't. Retard. You fucked up. Just take it up the ass. It's done. Just, like, let Alex pile drive you up there, like, you know, just let him do it. You fucked up. Just admit it. Why are you so defensive? You know what? I'm done with the bong. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit my pen. Because that's a smoother hit. And, it also doesn't smell as bad. Yeah. Yummin'. Yeah, Dealer Gaming should change his channel name to Dealer Common Sense Gaming. Is that too long, guys? Nah, that works, right? Well, no, what should Dealer Gaming change his channel name to? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was good stuff. Okay. Let's get back to it. This is bad.
To say that, oh, console people aren't going to want to build their own PC. How do you know that? Maybe
I
they
said
might want
most
to.
console. Once again,
Again,
absolute.
most, implying a large majority, implying greater than 50%.
Yes! Exactly! Alex gets it! $2 from Juan Mays. Taking 100 mg Benadryl. Trust me, I did this before. Hey, more power to the people. I don't see anything wrong with drugs. But don't do drugs, kids. Okay? Don't do drugs. Give them to me. Alright? Thank you.
Most people. Most people could be 50%.
And there are people who will refute that and say that's not the case at all. But again, you don't have any numbers to back up that claim.
Neither do you.
I have a question for Dylan.
Alex is not bringing in, like, oh, fuck's sake. Like, of course Alex doesn't have numbers to back up his defense of your claim, all right? So, so because essentially Dealer Gaming is making a point, like, he's making a point with no evidence, so Alex can dismiss it without evidence. That's it. How's the quote go, guys? I forget. It's been a while since I watched them atheist videos. What is it? Claims made without evidence can be dismissed without evidence? Yeah, there we go.
Dealer. So we can kind of get back to the point at hand. When you debate, you're debating his.
Thank you. Fame noticed that Dealer Gaming brought the debate elsewhere.
PC bill. So can you or can we not build a comparable PC for a price very?
This debate ended 10 minutes ago. The debate ended 10 minutes ago, but Dealer Gaming, here he is clinging on to hope.
Close, if not at $500, or you got debating $550.
His bill was like $557 or something.
He just
added 30 for Windows, which he neglected before. You're looking at $600, pretty commonly with a Pentium. You know what? And anyone who's going to go through the trouble to build a PC like that, don't do a Pentium. You're not going to use a Pentium. He's just finding the most bare-bottom dog shit to say, hey, console players, guys that enjoy console just because you like consoles, you know, I prefer PC and console.
Whoa.
But at least I can acknowledge that people just like what they like, unlike you.
Oh, look at me, I'm Dealer Gaming. I'm so moral. Oh. Here, this is Dealer Gaming jerking himself off. He's like, fucking hell, that was cringe as fuck. That has nothing to do with anything, alright? He's taking it down. Now what he's doing is he's trying to assassinate Alex's character, alright? He's trying to paint Alex as this guy who's bringing up PC gaming because he doesn't want people to console game. No, okay? And by the way, Dealer, I do agree with you that nobody should build a PC at a console price point. I think people should go in at least with $1,000, but if people want to go in at the console price range, they can. That's Alex's entire point. Whether he recommends that you do that isn't part of the argument, okay? Here you are, jerking yourself off like some guy that's like, look at me. I want people to enjoy themselves. Ugh. Fucking cringe. Oh my god. Can we get an epic... Can we get some soy cups in the chat? Just some soy. Just like spam the soy emoji or the soy drooling from the lips. That was just an utter soy boy moment right there. Holy shit. Ugh, $2 from John Garn. Oh, no. I said I'm not reading anything from you. You're done. You took it too far. We're done, John Garn. $2 from Knees and one. Go to eBay. They have Windows keys for $3 to $4. I know. I already know. You know what's funny? I had a friend who ordered Windows for he ordered a Windows key for like $30. Okay? That key didn't work. And then he got one for like $2 off a site and that one worked. Isn't that funny? Oh my god. We gotta get them soy emojis. There they are! The soy! Delicious soy here. This right here, this beer I'm drinking, I'm just gonna drop epic amounts of console peasant soy in it, because holy shit. Could you imagine? Like, look at that. He just fucking... Alex is like, okay, well, here's the facts. Here's what it is. You're a piece of shit who just doesn't want to let people enjoy games. He actually thought that was gonna work. He thought that was gonna work on Alex. Alex is unmoved.
You go on Twitter and say, I don't like people manipulating others and pushing an agenda when that's all that you do. You tell people that console's trash, get a PC. That's your opinion. Do you not understand that? Are you not self-aware?
So you saying the word self-aware is kind of hilarious if you ask me.
How's that? I mean, where's your numbers? Where's your proof for that one, huh?
That's really just...
Is it kind of like the proof that most people will want to build their PC the first time out? Is it those?
Oh my god, you fucking... Alex, you're a chat. How did you do, Alex? This is I don't know. Okay, what do you guys think? Is this close to the JTech debate levels of stupidity, or is the JTech one still dumber? I think it's pretty close. Like Dealer Gaming, like at least Dealer Gaming can sort of speak, right? He still stutters here and there, but with JTech, what made JTech really bad is that he never made a single point that made sense. But this is pretty bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's close? Close SF? Hey, how about this? Right now, right here on my channel, I'm going to go ahead on my main page, right now in the community tab. You know what? Actually, I'm going to save it for after the stream. After the stream, and when I re-upload this, okay, I want you guys, I'm gonna do a poll on my channel. I want you guys to vote what was worse, the JTech versus Fratanga debate or the Dealer Gaming versus Oh No, It's Alex debate, because goddamn, it's bad.
Where are you coming with this from? There are people that may just want to build their own PC, there are people that don't. But to say that most, and to say that you would add $50 to that as that's some sort of flat tax to have a PC built is just ludicrous.
So we just have to assume everyone's Uncle Jimmy will build it for him for free. Is that what you're saying?
Alex, question: do you believe most gamers would rather build a PC at $550 rather than buy the Xbox One X at $499?
Okay. So that's more of a fair question, I suppose. Honestly, I believe more people will probably buy the Xbox. But again, that's fucking irrelevant. That's irrelevant because that wasn't even what the debate was about. The debate was whether you can match or get close to the price, and it outperformed the Xbox One X, right? That was the whole point. So this is pointless, but whatever.
I think it depends what they want, and I think it depends where their friends play. I think if you're looking at budgetary constraints, if you're looking at saying, well, I have $550 to $600, when you're looking at the Xbox One, it's $500 plus $60 for Xbox Live, and then plus a game. I mean, I didn't even add the game on there anyways in the first place, but $560. And then you're looking at the PC I built, which is $580. That's $20 more, sure, with the Windows you want to throw in there. I don't have to pay for online afterwards. I have free systems to use anything I want. I have Steam sales. I have free voice chat. I have internet surfing. I have multitasking. I have recording for videos and streaming. I can do it all for free. I'm not pigeonholed to one developer. I can adjust the settings into any game that I want. I can run the frame rate.
What a Chad!
I can do the resolution at any resolution that I want. I have full control over what I can do with my system, with my games, unlike a closed system box like the Xbox One X. Now, if you are very scared of building...
If that didn't make you, ladies in the chat, if there's like 2 or 3 of you, if that didn't make you wet, I don't know what will. All right?
Building a PC...
Because it made me wet.
Then I suggest the Xbox One X may be more for you. But to clearly say that you cannot build a PC that is close to an Xbox One X in comparison with hard...
Alex, stop! He's already dead! Yeah, he is. Have mercy, Alex. You don't have to finish him off with a curb stomp. Just choke him out and just let him rest on the floor, alright? Poor guy.
Hardware around near the same price as you would with an Xbox One X is a fallacy. It's wrong. I've proven it. I've shown in my video. I even showed actual benchmarks of those games running. Now, Dealer, if you want to see games running on that PC, I can show you because I have all these really great benchmarks. I can show you Mass Effect. I can show you...
Stop! He's been cremated and thrown and scattered into the ocean already. Stop! Alex is walking to the bridge where Dealer's Gaming's ashes were spread out into the ocean, and he's peeing in the ocean. Damn! Can we memeify that? Oh no, it's Alex. I want someone out there to Photoshop Alex all ripped out. It's stop! He's dead already, Alex. God damn.
Dirt 4. I can show you.
Here's the great thing about that is you're comparing it to...
Finish him! Oh. Well, let's hear what Dealer Gaming said. I don't want to miss that out. Hold on.
I can show you.
Here's the great thing about that is you're comparing it to
Prey. I can show you Witcher. The question I have for you is, what benchmarks can you show me for the Xbox One X? Do you have any?
I just want to congratulate you for saying a bunch of stuff everyone already knew. Of course.
This is the best stream ever. Oh my god. Honest to God, this video, when I re-upload this or publish it, whatever, this thing needs to blow up. You need to go tell people about it because people need to see Dealer Gaming in his Dealer Gaming's utter bullshit, okay? Because nothing's changed. This is still who Dealer Gaming is. Like, after this debate, he knew he could no longer debate other people. He had to lay low in the shadows, and he had to block people so that he wouldn't ever have to deal with this kind of shit where he gets exposed ever again. Damn.
PC has no ceiling. It's the most capable. It's upgradable. It's more versatile. But what you do not tell people is that the fact that you left Windows out of your build alone says that you weren't thinking this through, right?
Fucking Windows. You didn't include the price for Windows, so wrecked. I win. Ha! You suck. You're misinforming people. You gotta pay for Windows. I bet even people starting their builds are like, I ain't fucking paying for Windows. Fucking pay for Windows. I love you, Appa Ben. I miss you. We gotta catch up soon.
You just negate the need for that, right? You're like, who needs an operating system, right? And most people, like I said, don't know where to find that kind of stuff very cheaply.
You literally get Windows 10. Okay? Put it on a little USB drive. Okay? Alright? Or if you have a disk drive, you can get the disk. You put there, and you boot from the drive, right? You boot from the USB drive, and that's it. Boom. Click Windows 10, installs, and you just enter your activation key whenever the fuck you want. Other than that, it's just there with most of its functionality. Free. Like, holy shit. I will, Appy. I'll let you know.
For one. Secondly, you're talking about benchmarks versus something that's not even out. Third, you chose some of the most easily, the least CPU demanding games around. Battlefield 1 is easy to run on very low CPUs.
Whoa! I don't know about that one. Battlefield 1 was like, bleh. I thought Battlefield 1 was an unoptimized mess for like its first like few months. That thing was stuttering left and right, had frame skips. It was a nightmare, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure Battlefield 1 is pretty taxing. It's a pretty taxing game.
Correct?
Battlefield 1 is...
Yes! Yeah, Battlefield 1 is very CPU demanding. Yes! Thank you! I knew it! Fuck you, Dealer Gaming. Give me money for that one. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this scumbag was lying.
It's a very CPU.
Now let me ask you another question. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask. He's doing it. Oh my god. It's literally the J-Tech debate, but with a white dude. Probably a neckbeard, by the way. He sounds like a neckbeard. I'm not gonna lie. Let me ask you a question. Oh my god, Dealer. That was your J-Tech moment. Was that his J-Tech moment? Let me ask you a question. Soy milk. Everybody, can we get the soy in the chat? Dealer, damn man. I don't know how you had a career after this. Holy shit. You weren't big at the time, but if it happened now, holy shit.
So hold on.
On your Pentium,
Just a second, Alex. Let him ask the question.
Go ahead.
On your Pentium dual core, are you able to capture gameplay footage at 4K 60 frames per second?
You are actually, because
Of course you are. What kind of question is that? Okay. Yes.
you have NVIDIA Shadow Play, which can do 4K 60.
Fuck NVIDIA Shadow Play. Get mirrorless action. Or fuck, even does OBS support up to 4K 60, guys? I don't know yet. I've never really used OBS to capture. I've only ever used it to stream, and I don't even like it as a streaming service. Fuck. I would never recommend NVIDIA Shadow Play. I don't know why Alex recommended that. Shadow Play, fucking... goddamn, it's taxing. But, OBS does whatever. Yeah, see? Excuse me. Whew. Baked and, buzzed as F. I'm having so much fun. I don't know why my streams are always so great. I wish I should just stream from now on. What am I doing? I'm a fucking editing simp. Papa Fritz a simp. Someone cut that and take it out of context, please. Watch it happen. This will be uploaded to YouTube? Yes, it will. It will. It has to. But I'm going to cut out a lot of bullshit that's unnecessary. Like the long intro. So, that way people can view it as a full uploaded video. Because holy shit, it's bad. Like, Jesus Christ, this debate. Every other commercial piece of software puts some load and utilization on your CPU. I found that mirrorless action is actually pretty, like, doesn't demand too much, actually. Then again, I've never recorded in 4K on mirrorless action. I have recorded plenty of 1440p, but I downsample it to 1080p. Because I don't upload in 1440p. I don't think there's any point to uploading my videos in 1440p. You know, I digress.
So, have you seen the frame rate hits to a Pentium dual core while playing games at 4K 60 and also recording games at 4K 60 frames per second?
It's funny because dealers are already bringing up all these points, and this was before the Xbox One X had any actual, like, benchmarks out. So dealer already thought this thing was going to be able to outdo a PC. It's like... Also, dealer gaming is seriously underestimating what entry-level PCs can do. They can it's amazing how far you can take an entry-level PC.
Okay.
You know, the really funny part about NVIDIA Shadow Play is it's all done through the GPU and it doesn't touch the CPU. That's why it's so good.
Yeah, there's still a minor FPS hit there, though, bud.
What was that word again? I'm sorry?
Minor.
So you're saying there's absolutely no...
Nervous laughter number 2! He's losing his mind. He doesn't know where to go. He wants out of this. It's like a bad trip. He's like, I need out. I need out. I can't believe I did this.
No impact of performance
It's
at
a
all.
very light impact. I think you said the word for me. You said it was minor? Okay, I'll take that.
So
That's
can
fine.
you keep that Pentium that's already bottoming out or topping out at 60 frames? Can you hold that frame rate?
Why wouldn't you be able to? Have you been able to do
There's
that?
That's a good point. Yeah, that frame rate's going to fluctuate. There's no way you're going to get a locked 64K on that rig unless you seriously, like, you know, turn down settings, which the PC lets you do, unlike the Xbox. So
If there's an FPS impact, that's why, Alex.
Well, see, the really funny part is a lot of those FPS impacts that you're looking at are about 1 or 2 frames. So when you're thinking about it, it's
depends on the game.
58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So, I mean, you're an AMD guy, right? You don't really have
No,
that option.
actually,
do
I've
you?
had 2 NVIDIA GPUs, and this is my first AMD GPU. I like them both.
Oh, I think Alex was talking about processors. I think that's what Alex was talking about.
You know, I'm
You
not.
like them both.
I'm not like you. I'm not gonna fanboy for one of the other.
I'm not fanboying for a GPU either. I mean, I was thinking about moving to Ryzen myself or Vega, but that's fine. Doesn't really bother me. I'm not a corporate slave, so I think it's okay.
Different, actually. I mean, you're just a corporate slave to a lot of different companies that make a lot of different parts that go into one box.
This guy, it's cracking me up. Chat, what do we do now? Like, where do we go from here? It's like, should we have mercy on Dealer, or should we just continue seeing him get his ass handed to him? It's just, my God, it's. I feel like a narcissist. Like I'm a narcissist. Like, look at me. I'm enjoying Dealer Gaming getting roasted and just. I'm a bad person. I can't believe I enjoy this. Like, most people would look at Dealer Gaming and feel bad for him. I don't know. Do you guys feel bad for Dealer Gaming? Finish him. Yeah. Hold on. Let's hit this pen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What is it? Dealer is basically dead, but his soul still remains. Yeah. Nope, he deserves it. Hell no, I don't feel bad for him. Damn. Damn, you guys. You guys are really enjoying seeing Dealer get his face caved in right now. Like, figuratively, anyway. Holy shit, we're almost at 100 likes. 6 dislikes, probably from Dealer Gaming fans. I mean, Dealer Gaming fans, They search Dealer Gaming to see what people are saying about him. Like they do with Colt Eastwood. It's crazy. Have I tried VR? Yes, I have. I've tried the Vive Index with Half-Life Alyx. Dram bought one, and I went over and we set it up and played it, and oh my god, like, it's so hard playing on conventional monitors and TVs again. Like, I want to go back to VR. It's like, I don't see a way past, like, I don't see gaming going anywhere unless it goes to VR, because holy shit, Half-Life Alyx is probably the most groundbreaking game I've ever played. Like, what you can do, the insane amount of detail and how gorgeous that game is, and and the physics and how you can interact with the world is like what they've done with the Index is incredible. It's amazing. So I'm a sucker for VR now. I'm hopping on the bandwagon. I'm gonna get my own Index when the time comes, but the problem is you kind of need room for that shit. So who knows? Oh, Vive Index? I said Valve Index, didn't I? Did I say Vive Index? I'm sorry. I meant Valve. I'm high. Excuse me. Alright.
Can you explain to me how I'm a corporate slave?
You push PC on people that don't give a fuck. You just can't accept that people
What
like what
company
they
makes
like.
PC?
He's a corporate slave on PC. What?
A lot of companies, Alex. Did
A
you
lot
hear
of
my statement
companies make
before?
PC, right? So, do I fanboy over one specific company?
No, you fanboy over PC.
Okay, so
So you're a PC.
okay, but hold on. PC is not an actual company; it's a platform, correct?
Exactly. You're a fanboy to PC platform.
Oh, okay. I'm not a
It
fanboy.
just dawned on you just now with how that works.
So that doesn't make him a corporate slave. So he's gone to JTech levels of bad argumentative skill, like tactics. This is bad. It's embarrassing. Oh, I'm cringing so hard.
So, you know.
So then, can you ask me? Can you answer this question for me? If you have this, what kind of PC do you have?
What do you mean, what kind?
Yeah, what do you have in your PC?
i7, 3770, RX 480 overclocked, 1280 core clock.
Nice.
It's mid-range.
So what?
Was it 2017? That's not mid-range. That's actually, I would say, that's not too bad. I don't know. I would say that's slightly above mid-range. It's a little bit better. Back in 2017, that was a pretty good rig, right? $2 from True SSJ Havoc. I got my Rift a year ago. Still love it. Awesome. You know, in the Fratanga Discord, join it, and I want to go in there and like just talk about VR one day. Like, just like set a date for people to jump into the chat and just, you know, talk about VR experience, because my god, VR is amazing. Holy shit. It's like watching Sideshow Bob step on all those rakes. That's low range. Well, I mean, now, yeah, but this was 2017 when they had this debate, so back in 2017 that wouldn't have been bad of a... Dude, this was 3 weeks ago. This debate Alex is having with Dealer Gaming? No. This debate wasn't 2017. What are you talking about? I don't know what's going on anymore. You guys are confusing me. Oh.
Why do you play on your
Job done.
Xbox?
Everything, almost.
No, why? I didn't ask you what. I said why.
Because
Why
I'm
do you,
just a
if you
console
have
guy.
a PC that is similar to what an Xbox One X will be, let's be honest, that's what an Xbox One X will be. Of what you have in your rig
except
right
for
now.
the CPU, which is better than the CPU in your PC, right?
Xbox it was that CPU. I don't know. I had an FX 8350 at one point, and I was outpacing the One X pretty well.
I have a 2600K. Probably, yeah.
So it's
fine.
better than yours.
I
yeah.
mean, it's the same pin. It's 1151, so let's be honest. It has
Anyway,
a-
so what was your point?
Alex is killing him so bad. Oh my god.
Are we getting at?
So then why would you play on an Xbox? Why would you promote the Xbox brand so much?
How do I promote the Xbox brand rather than bringing information?
My friend-
Because your entire channel's about Xbox. Let's go over to it right now. Oh my god. Let's here. YouTube. Let's go to Dealer Gaming. Let's go. Right here, look. Oh, 70,000 subs. Okay. Not bad.
Looks like Xbox.
God damn, I hate that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this garbage. Look at this. Look. Xbox Series Games Event Update. Halo Infinite. PS5 Power Boost. PlayStation 5 Custom. Let's see. Xbox Series Gameplay Showcase Detailed. Xbox Series Revolutionary Games. New PS5 versus Xbox Series Shocking Details. RDX FT Game Developers. Xbox Series X Update. Look at this cancer. It's just worshipping Xbox, and it's like not being skeptical about Xbox. Like if he has videos on like PlayStation, they're for the most part downplaying it or just covering it very rarely. So like look at this. It's just all Xbox. It's just littered with Xbox. First CPU, Core 2 Duo, not bad. Oh gosh, all I see is green and blue. That's great. I don't know how, like, this guy just blew up, even after, like, that debate. By the way, like, let's look at his channel logo. Is like, I swear to God, he must have ripped an image of the Grim Reaper right off of Google. I bet you anything. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out one day. Okay, let's get back to this.
Brent, you are on a podcast called the XRD Podcast. You are on the
XRD,
Xbox
you don't even know the
Nation
letters,
podcast.
bro. How do you know what you're talking about?
See, you don't even know the name of my podcast. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This guy. Oh my god. What a simp. Simp for Microsoft. Could you imagine being a channel that just simps for Microsoft? Wow.
If you don't
Your
even know the
YouTube
letters.
channel is nothing but Pro Xbox videos. If you
Is it? How could...
Yes! Is it? What do you mean, is it? Of course it is! You're questioning Alex's statement about that? You know it is. Let's listen to that again.
the XRD Podcast, you are on the
XRD,
Xbox
you don't even know
Nation
the letters,
podcast.
bro. How do you know what you're talking about if you don't
Your
even know the
YouTube
letters?
channel is nothing but Pro Xbox videos. If you
Is it? How come I shit on them the other day? Like, how much do
Randy.
you...
No! The content's not about Xbox. Are you... Mate, you for real right now? You for real right now? He can't even lie. Like... He can't even admit that.
You are on the
know.
you have that mid-range PC. Why would you waste your money $500 on an Xbox One X?
Because I'm a console guy. Did you not hear me?
You're a console guy now.
Yeah, just like I've been a console guy. So
You've
just
been a
like
console guy,
just like you're a
but
PC guy.
But you're a tech guy too, right?
Are you a PC guy?
I am a PC guy.
All right, it's like that, but console for me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right,
You like
so-
what you like, right? So I'm
like
sure
what you like,
Fame
that's fine,
understands.
that's
Has nothing to do with the original point. Oh. I'm so numb. I'm hurting.
Fine, but then I hope that you can see the objectivity in the fact that you are playing on a platform that is open to you to do whatever you need, but you are pushing.
I actually am playing on both, unlike you, which is a perspective you don't have.
Oh, I mean,
You know
I can
what?
play any game.
I gotta look up Dealer Gaming's Steam. Dealer Gaming Steam page. I gotta look it up. Oh look, my stream is featured up here. Oh, Dealer Gaming. Where does he have a Steam? Actually, it might be on his main channel. You might have seen my porn searches, but oh well. Let's see. He might have it on his YouTube description. I have to find this shit. Dealer Gaming. Here, it's go over to his
Looks like Xbox to confirm
about.
itself.
Oh, it's Xbox, whatever. Videos. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Does he have a Steam linked at all? I gotta see how much this guy plays on PC. I have to. Oh, you motherfucker. Fuck. Let's search Steam. I have to know. I'm sorry. I have to know. I can't help it. Dude bought another console for games he can play on the PC. I know, right? That's how I like. Woo! What's this? I want to play this game, World of Warships. That looks good. Okay. Friend. Add a friend. I gotta search. Oh, fuck. Let's see. Dealer Gaming. Hey, if someone can find his Steam ID, link it to me in the chat and we'll open it up later. I'm gonna check out how much this guy logs into PC gaming. I have to see. I have to see how much he logs into that PC that he bought to not play the same games on the Xbox.
An Xbox game that I want.
So
with
it doesn't
Xbox
matter.
Play
Though. You
anyway,
don't
to be
play on the
honest, but-
platform, so why do you talk about it so much?
Just a second, Dealer.
I can't take this anymore. I can't take it anymore. It's embarrassing watching a grown ass man argue like this. It's embarrassing, all right? Like, I'm blushing. Like, I can't believe this is a grown ass man talking to another grown ass man. Like, the grown ass man.
Hard to figure out.
Dylan, really fast. I want to give you the opposite question I gave Alex. So you believe it is worth it for a gamer to buy a $499 Xbox over building that $550, $600 PC? What you're saying is they're better off going out and building a more powerful PC instead of trying to build one that's comparable to the Xbox One. Am I hearing that correct?
I'm saying do not get a dual-core Pentium. If you're going to do it, spend $100 more and get an i5 or something like that, a Ryzen. That's what I was.
Okay. That's a good point. I mean, I agree with Dealer Gaming there. Like, get a better CPU. I would not game on a dual core. Like, especially not now. But back in 2017, they're cheap as fuck if you wanted to start a gaming PC and see if it was for you.
Saying, and that's what I'm struggling to understand what the point of his video was about, because it's completely pointless. We agree on the power, we agree that the PC's more capable, but when it comes to why you make, like, is that what you do? You run out and make videos about other men on the internet because you had a little altercation? Is that how easy it is for you?
I mean, I can ask you, do you just run out on Twitter and just try to blow up my mentions every day about other men on the internet?
He's so mad! He's so upset! He's like, why you gotta be on my ass, bro? Huh? What did I do? I didn't do nothing! Why are you bothering me? What a little bitch. Jesus Christ. I can't stand this guy. He's like, oh my god. He's an utter soy boy.
I blow up what?
Blow up my mentions?
Your mentions? I just learned who you were yesterday.
You did. But in those 24 hours, I've gotten quite a few replies.
Yeah, and you know what? I got a lot of requests to debate you because I think your fans need to see.
You know what, Dealer? You should not have accepted it. Holy shit. That was a bad move on your part, man. Bad move.
The video I made about you, right?
I think your fans need to see fans. The people
I don't really
watch
think
you.
I have that many fans.
I think they need to see who you are and why
I'm
you make
very happy
videos
I
and
have
people.
fans.
You make video. You don't got no fans. These people are here for drama.
You just
Nobody
said I have
respects that shit.
Damn! He's walking circles around him. Holy shit. Alex is not trying. They're not on the same level. Like, not even close. Like Dealer Gaming, far bigger YouTuber. He's way bigger than me. People watch his content, alright? Like, people actually watch him and like his stuff. I don't know why, but they do. So it's like, it's crazy. But on an intellectual level, like, they're not on the same level. Like, Dealer Gaming is just an utter moron.
No, that's why I changed it to people that watch.
Oh, now see what that's
So here's the deal.
You're doing
Alex,
a switch
here's
again.
the deal. Your content, when it comes to what you do, what are you trying to be, another fucking beaver bond? Huh? Are you gonna make?
I can make
videos
whatever I
of-
want.
Look at this! He's just attacking him! He's so mad! This God Dealer, you're such a little bitch! Holy shit, dude! Wow!
Go back in time 2 years, Alex, and make videos of people and take them out of context, and then block them on Twitter.
You were not taken out of context. And Alex wasn't blocking anybody at this time.
On YouTube, so they can't defend themselves. Is that what you're gonna
Have
be?
I blocked you on Twitter yet?
Just a second, guys.
God damn, Dealer, you're just throwing out shit and hoping it sticks. Like, you have nothing. Should've just kept your mouth shut. Should've taken it like a good little boy, alright? Alex was gonna be nice. He was gonna loop it up. But nah, man, you pushed him. Now there's no loop involved. And now that's why your anus is bleeding hard. God damn.
Are we still on this PC and Xbox, or are we?
We're on Alex.
I think he's moved
Back
from
to the
that.
people
But let me go
watch.
back
It
to
seems that we've
Let
come
me
off
go
topic.
back
I kind
to
of want to reel it back.
So the reason why I chose that Pentium was mostly because of price to performance. I wanted to keep it at a very moderate price, and I wanted to make sure I had the best price to performance for that chipset. And I felt that Pentium And with the video that I made, proved it, that you really don't need to upgrade as high as you think you do in order to do that. Now, the G4560 also is cannibalizing the i3 line of Intel. I think you should know that, dealer. The thing is...
Which year of i3?
let me take a look here. I have it. I think I have it.
For one, you chose the G4 because it's
no, it's the G45.
You chose it because of the lowest price, buddy. That's why you chose it.
Well,
to tell people, oh, look what you can do with just a little more.
So then the video that I made showing...
Yeah! Yeah! If people want a budget build, they're gonna look for the cheapest way to do it. And still be able to match the consoles. Yeah! I think Dealer is finally getting the point, but now he's offended. He's scoffing at the idea that people would want to try and do it. 119 likes. Holy shit, keep it up, people. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Now I gotta do the thigh reveal. Fuck! Alright.
Battlefield 1, Witcher 3, Doom running at 4K 60 is nothing to do with why I chose that chip.
But do you know how long games are going to run on a dual-core processor? Have you looked into that?
I mean, that's why I chose an 1151 pin.
I mean, for fuck's sake. If the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One CPUs are still somehow managing to play games right now, yeah, I think a dual core would get you by on pretty decently. It just depends on what generation of dual core you got.
Because you can upgrade that pin without changing.
And how much is that upgrade going to cost you?
You could do it up to a i3 then afterwards at $128.
Oh, so another $128 on that, huh?
I mean, that's what you would spend 2 years on an Xbox Live, wouldn't you?
No, it's not.
It's not.
What do you mean it's not? Yes, it is. If you gotta play your goddamn games online, what are we gonna do with you, Dealer Damien? What am I supposed to do with you? See, I was coming in here to wreck your ass, but Alex is already doing it so thoroughly and effectively, and he's being a gentleman about it. It's gonna make me look like an asshole. I'm observing chaos right now. Wow.
$60 a year at $120? You wouldn't spend that?
I mean, I pay $30, but I'm not going to make it.
You can pay $30 for Xbox Live? Is that for like half a year? Is that what the $30 would be? Let me know in the chat.
Say everyone will pay $30 because that would be dumb. So yeah, I've already. That's not an issue for me. But what you're saying is to future-proof your system to make sure it plays games for the next 5 to 10 years, even like the Xbox will.
The Xbox One X is going to be around for another 10 years. This is 2017. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, well, Microsoft said that they will still support the Xbox One lineup throughout the Xbox Series X. So I don't know. We're going to see, but 10 years? Yeah, sure. The Xbox One X. It's going to go for another 10 years. Oh, my God. I got an email from someone. It was interesting.
You need to put another $130 into it, huh?
So you were thinking about future-proofing when the build that I made was just to match the Xbox One X.
Thank you.
I think that's where the problem is. I built a PC just to match the X1 X. You're thinking about future-proofing, which is a...
Did you not read the tweets, man? Like, that's what we said. Like, you're not going to want to put that... No PC guy is going to tell you to go get a fucking Pentium and put it in your new PC.
I wouldn't suggest that to somebody. But if they asked me if it was possible... I wouldn't lie to them. I said, yeah, it's possible. Like, you could still game on that to a degree. You know? Like, for fuck's sake. The Jaguar CPUs have lasted up to this point. How is a dual core not going to? You know?
And again, you didn't read the tweets because someone asked me what would be the PC to match an X1 X. You decided that you were going to take it over and go ahead and say, no one would ever put a dual core in a PC. That's fucking crazy.
No, I didn't say that. I never said no one.
Well, again, semantics. That's all it is. But yeah, you did make the claim that people wouldn't want to do it, though. Maybe not everyone, but you still made the claim.
The video that I made clearly shows games running at 4K 60 on that dual core.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't understand why you can't see the fact that the CPU, although important, may not play as major of a role as you think it does.
So when eventually games don't work on that CPU, how much do you say it was to upgrade?
Then you would upgrade to whatever CPU you have there.
If eventually games don't start working on that CPU, you would do what you do at the Xbox. it would be time to move on to a new set of hardware. Like, when games of the current generation can no longer run on that, you would do what anyone else would do. You would upgrade the CPU or you do a whole new rig. I would recommend doing a whole new rig. If like you enjoyed that budget rig for its lifetime, then I would recommend investing in the next rig. That's what I did. My first rig was fairly cheap and budget, but I loved it so much up to the point that I was done with it, that I invested properly into my next rig. And like, I mean, holy shit, like, you don't have to have all the cash on you right away. You could just get like you could put it on credit, for fuck's sake. Like, if you're an adult, you put it on credit, you know.
Ford. That's why I picked it 11.
So it starts at $130. Is that what you said?
About 131. Yeah, if you want to do that, sure.
So, like
I mean, by
said,
that time frame, though, PC prices will drop.
Yep.
CPUs that are more expensive now will be cheaper, and you can get a better CPU for that price. See, this is how economics works, right? So things that are expensive.
Don't tell me the facts. Fuck you, Alex.
Now can become cheaper later on, and then you can upgrade since it's the same pin. You don't have to change your motherboard. You can just buy the new CPU, put it in, put the cooler on, and be fine. If you don't want to be that way,
some
you can
things do
say,
get cheaper,
here
don't they?
is 2 years of Xbox Live at $120. Here is a new CPU for about $120, $130. I just paid the same, and I got a brand new CPU, and I don't have to upgrade.
But by the time you save up for that CPU, wouldn't the price of the console drop, or couldn't you find it on Craigslist for $300?
That's suggesting that those people are going to ditch that PC for a console. But if they have the PC at the time and they see the option for an upgrade to the CPU, you think they're going to ditch their PC and then get the console now? The fuck? Well, why would they upgrade their CPU when the console will drop price? It's like, fucking hell.
For somebody who needs to
same
buy
thing. Like
crack,
I can go ahead and I can find used CPU parts too if I wanted to, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. So there's your argument.
So couldn't I just go and find an Xbox for $100 with a broken disk drive?
I mean, shouldn't I just go ahead and buy used parts? I did it with new parts. I wanted to be pretty fair about it. But if you're going to use that, then I can get used parts too. So really, what
You're
are you
still
trying
not
to
getting
argue?
anywhere near $150, bro. Come on.
What are you trying to argue?
He's reaching. He's literally grasping at straws. Oh my god. Well, what's the scene? It's the Bob's Burgers. Here, hold on. Let me put it up. Let's see. This is Dealer Gaming. Bob's Burgers. Let's see. God damn it. Where is it? They don't got the scene. I'm literally grasping at straws. God damn it. Bob's leaning on the chair and he's like reaching for like some straws. He's like, I'm literally grasping for straws. That's Dealer right now. It's pretty bad.
Argue a console.
You're the one trying to argue by
making
making pointless videos. That's what you're the one.
So
trying
so you got butthurt about the video that I made that you're wrong.
No, you're.
That's what it sounds like to me because you keep going back to
How
that.
am I
video.
wrong when I made no
Quoting you,
absolute
not out of
claim?
context. I didn't say anything. I just pulled it right from your podcast. I didn't do anything. I didn't cut and chop you up. I just
So,
put what
I'm
you said on there.
confused. What did
And
I
in
say
fact,
in the
Dealer, if you
podcast?
really wanted to think about it, you didn't say anything incorrect. It was D that said the stuff that was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So you don't even really know what you're talking about of your own podcast that you're trying to argue about.
no.
Dealer's that far back. Holy crap. When even Alex knows what your point was before you, like, holy shit. Alex has still not delivered the fatal blow. He's enjoying this. Like, he's softening him up. You know, he's bruising him. He's marinating him. He's getting him nice and plump. He don't want to deliver the death blow yet. God damn, Alex, you're so merciful. God bless your heart, Alex.
You're the one telling me that I said something.
So what are you doing?
I'm having to correct you a lot because you don't pay attention. That's the problem.
Oh, that's rich coming from this motherfucker. That's rich coming from Dealer. You don't pay attention. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. You guys, in the comment section, type the dumbest shit you can, and when I get back, surprise me. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. Alright, Daddy Fritz back. I hope you guys behaved. The Golf of Us Part 2A. How much for the Gamer Boy P? Whoa, you don't need more than 30 of it. DSP and LTG are kings. Oh, Xbox Series X will destroy the PC industry. Yeah, I'm losing chromosomes. PS5 has an SSD, PC doesn't. Exactly. I think Epic is good for PC. Okay, you guys are getting a little too far now. Oh, it's getting too far. Please. Please. I can only handle so much peasantry. I don't need it for my own audience. Then again, I asked for it. I mean, yeah, of course you guys. I tell you guys to type something stupid, and of course you guys do it. Oh my god. Frit, all you do is 2020, and Frit is still gaming on PC when PS5 is right around corner. Have SSD. PC cook. Stop it! Stop spamming the chat. Stop spamming the chat. Alright? We're somewhere good. I know I asked 30 of you. I should have put the chat live on stream. What was I thinking? Oh my god, this shit's gold. PS5 will have 2 NVIDIA Quadro RTX 8000. You're actually wrong about that. They're going to be RTX 8000 Ti's. Idiot. God, what an idiot. Let's continue this.
Problem. So
I'm
you say you watch the podcast.
Read the tweet
You
correctly.
got so butthurt, buddy, that you went out and produced a video. You said, I'm going to make a thumbnail and everything for this one. You went all out, buddy.
He's pissed. He's so mad. Everything Dealer Gaming does is too sweet. Ugh. How does Black Bone talk without like spit getting everywhere? Like, when he's talking to a girl, like, listen, girl, you look so fine. Like, it's just like spit just like right all over her face. Like, I feel bad for him. He probably wants something else over her face, but the only thing that's coming out on her face is just a spit because of his lisp.
I can't entertain people that view my channel about your complete lack of unknowledge of the PC market.
How was it unknowledge though? When I tell people not to get a Pentium over something that's going to be a little more future proof,
you're telling them that because you don't want to admit that you can match the Xbox at a similar price point with a PC and still get a better performance. You don't want them to know that. You just want them to know that like the best PCs are the more expensive ones, so that you can essentially convince your audience that cheaper is better. But with the consoles, because you're not going to mention to them that you can get a PC that matches that.
I would say you're the moron that doesn't have the knowledge here.
Oh. Clap emojis in the chat. Oh, he got him. No, you're stupid. Can we get a clap? Claps for Dealer Gaming in the chat. My god, Dealer, that was just, oh my god. You got Alex. Let's hear that again. I want to hear that again. Like, how's Alex gonna make a comeback?
I can't entertain people that view my channel about your complete lack of unknowledge of the PC market.
How was it unknowledge though? When I tell people not to get a Pentium over something that's going to be a little more future proof, I would say you're the moron that doesn't have the knowledge here. Tell them.
He's the one that acknowledges higher end PCs are better, but he's telling people if you want a budget PC, this is how you do it. He's not telling people do this instead of getting an Xbox One X. I don't know what Alex's opinion on that is, actually, but he's telling them if you want to do it, you can do it. And this is how to do it. That's it. I don't know why. Oh, God.
Telling people to get something that's not future-proof at all.
Okay, so again, you're missing the point entirely.
No, not at all.
Completely missing the point.
I don't know. You're saying that I don't know what I'm talking about when in fact you're telling people to buy the bottom of the barrel fucking shit. And that's not what you do with PC gaming. Everyone knows that.
Oh, it's not what you do? You have to be this top tier PC
No,
gamer?
not top tier. $100 more dollars, I said.
Right. So when you're looking at what the PC can do, and you're looking at what parts can do, right? And you're looking at what people have as a budget.
I'm looking at what's going to work and what's going to be reliable.
So if someone came to you and said, dealer, I have a budget of $580, what do I get? Are you going to tell them, no, don't get anything?
I would tell them to save up $100 more or don't
save
do
up
it.
$100 more. Well, I would say, you know what? Here are some options that you have. If you want to get it right now, you can. In fact, if you want to upgrade it later on, you absolutely can because it's the same pin on the motherboard.
You just want people to go to PC. Like you don't care.
It's the same pin.
What? Okay. Dealer, You owe it to people to tell them what options there are and give them the information you have. You owe it to them if you want like people to get into gaming. Tell them what their options is. Here's these consoles, here's these budget PCs, here's these mid-tier PCs, here's these high-end PCs, here's these upgraded models of consoles, right? Okay? It's like you owe people that information if you have it. Do not hide information from people because that's just deceptive. It just shows that you have a clear bias, that you don't want people to basically realize that buying a console at its price point is pointless when you can get a rig that will do more. It's beyond me that you don't want people to know about that. It's not because Dealer Gaming cares about what people have in their rigs, like he wants to make sure they get the best. No. He's doing it because he wants consoles to have the price point advantage. That's it. He doesn't want that to like die off.
And maybe people don't want to wait. Probably they're like, I want a PC right now, and that's fine. People, just like you said, people are going to say, I don't want to build it. I want somebody else to build it for me. People are going to say, I want to build it myself. Everybody's different. Everybody has different tastes. Mm-hmm. The PC parts that I picked were for someone who said, can you get me a PC around the same price with new parts? Mm-hmm. And I built it, and you immediately got upset at the fact that I didn't future-proof the actual PC.
It's fun
when in fact, let's be real.
In it.
Let's be real. Even
how can you laugh at a Pentium when the fucking Xbox One X had a Jaguar? Like, how can you laugh at that PC when your Xbox One X has a fucking Jaguar? You can't laugh at that.
Even though I put a Pentium in it, it's the same pin, and you can upgrade that PC very easily.
There you go.
So, the parts that you have are very interchangeable that you can put in and out of that PC. Just a CPU, and just go ahead and do the GPU. You don't even have to do any major work to it if you don't want to, because I picked parts that would stay consistent.
Okay, so let's just assume that everybody that does this, for one, wants to build their own PC, right?
Yeah,
because
sure.
that's what everyone
Why not?
does.
I mean,
because you just make absolute claims like, yeah, of course. Don't include the price or the potential price of
Jaguar? I don't know. I pronounce it weird.
an install or a build, because no
why
one
would
do
you?
that.
Because if you can do it yourself, why would be the problem of having someone else pay for it?
Understand that most people probably don't want to do it themselves.
What don't you?
That doesn't negate the fact that people still want to do it. So it's like, what? Well, most people won't want to do it, so there's no point in recommending it to them. There's no point. Okay? It's like, no, you can't do that. You gotta let people know what options are out there.
Understand that there are completely optional ways of doing that without having to pay someone. If you don't have the budget,
how?
or if you don't know
did you give someone a hand job to get yours built, Alex?
I built it.
Damn! Where's that coming from? Has nobody done anything nice ever for Dealer Gaming? I feel bad for him. Does he think building a PC is that valuable of a job that people wouldn't offer? Dude, I helped my motherfucking friend build his PC in an hour. Like his first fucking rig, right? Helped him build it in an hour. Had it up and installing Windows in an hour, alright? And guess what? When it worked, he was like, it turns on. I was like, oh, who did you have to get a hand job? My God. Hey, people in the chat that are from Dealer Gaming mad at me saying this is a very cherry-picked video that's old and it's unfair. Ya boy hasn't changed. He's still this stupid, alright? He still laughs at people that build PCs at the entry point, at the entry price of a console, right? He still laughs at them, but he'll defend the consoles even though the consoles have the same, like, weak hardware. It doesn't make sense, alright? He's an asswipe.
Myself using YouTube videos.
So you built it yourself.
And I'm not a very smart guy. I'll even admit it, even to you. I'm not a smart guy, and I did it myself. So I
get that, right? But the thing that gives away your intelligence more than anything is your unwillingness to acknowledge the fact that not everybody's like you. Most people probably don't want to build it themselves. And secondly...
Oh my God! Again, he's still on this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is getting old.
Like I said, if you're going to do it right. Add another $100 to that. That's all I was saying.
So that's the thing, is doing it right is all about your opinion, though.
Yeah.
No,
because it really is. Because again, in the video that I made about you and your XRD podcast, is that what it is? XDR? I'm sorry.
No, I don't know.
Okay, about you and your podcast it's clearly shown that G45 60 was still able to do 4K 60. Am I correct?
Yes, for now. Yeah.
For now.
For now. For now.
No, that's fine. For now. If you wanted to match an Xbox One X, do you
In
feel
some
that would
games,
be...
yeah, just like the Xbox.
Okay, well, so how does that work? Does that mean the Xbox One X was going to get stronger over time? Like, it also will see, like, dips in performance. Look at RDR2 on the Xbox One X, alright? Look at that shit. Of course, it's also going to have trouble running games in the future. It's like, it doesn't get better. The performance doesn't get better on that system. The mistake with the Xbox One X is that it still had to have the same architecture of the original Xbox One. That's why it was never going to live up to anything. And it wasn't that great of a system. I mean, if you want a good entry point to 4K, pretty cheap, I guess go ahead and get an Xbox One X, but it's I mean, it's not gonna give you visuals that you won't see, the visuals on another level. All right, they're not that big of a difference.
Xbox One X. It wasn't the comparison.
So then, hold on. I'm sorry. You agreed with me, correct? If you
I
wanted
agree
to
with
just
you.
get a PC, I'm not future-proofing. I'm not saying anything about future-proofing. All I'm
Okay,
saying
so
is...
you're not going to future-proof like the Xbox. You know that'll work for.
How's the Xbox One X future-proofed? It launched in 2017. Okay, guess like what? 3 years later, now we're gonna get a new Xbox. Do you realize how pointless of a console the One X was? It's such a fucking pointless console. Its existence is irrelevant. It doesn't matter. That console is so pointless. It never needed to exist, and the Pro never needed to exist. All right. I mean, I'm happy console gamers got them, but they're in 3 years they're irrelevant already. Like, how is it future proofed? How is it future proofed? Holy shit!
Xbox One X, and you said, okay, I just want to get on the PC. I want to use Steam. I want Steam sales. I want to play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I want to do a bunch of shit. I want to fucking play indie games. I don't know. Fuck. And you said, okay, I want it for around the same price. Here it is. Now, if you wanted to upgrade it later on, you totally can. I used the right pin set. But if you don't, you don't have to.
And there goes. See, Alex is giving him answers to every one of his problems with building a rig, right? He's already telling him, okay, look, you can future-proof it by upgrading a CPU, because you can upgrade this PC, all right? And here's the cheap entry point that you can have, right? He's like, but nah, that's not good enough for dealer. Dealer's like, no.
This is for someone who's just said, I never built a PC before. I don't want them to spend a whole ton of money because shit can go wrong. Stuff can go bad. You never know. You're totally right. Right? They could build the PC. It could go totally wrong, but you never know. But at the same time, what you're looking at is a PC around the same price as the Xbox One X with a year of Xbox Live. You're looking at the ability to go ahead and play games whenever you want, have all the perks of PC.
It's not around the same price because you didn't even include Windows, man.
You'll play 30 FPS, play 60 FPS in 4K. And if you want to future-proof it, you totally can by adding a new CPU later on when the prices drop again. I don't see why you have such a problem with this. If you are such a PC guy, you know your stuff, you would say, that's a great entry-level build, that's a good mid-level build.
Yeah.
It's not a great entry-level build at all to me.
So what would be a good entry-level build?
I think my standards are just a little higher. Like I said, it needs to be future.
Okay. Here's the thing when it comes to building PC rigs, all right? Let Papa Frit walk you down what he recommends. For those of you who don't have a gaming PC yet, and probably hope in the future to have one, okay? You may say you want one now, but honestly, I don't know anybody who's regretted their PC purchases, but I'm still going to consider the fact that there might be people who will regret their PCs. That's why I always recommend people start at a entry price point, right? They start at the $400 or $500 range, okay? And if it's not for you, and if you don't like it, you can sell it. And if you do like it, it can last you for quite a bit, and you can upgrade it, all right? But when the time comes to build a rig and you want to move on to something, then yeah, I recommend then you want to invest in some good parts, okay? Now, there are people who are going to go all out and invest in a really good rig, and that's fine if that's going to be your starting rig, but honestly, those people end up complaining and being like, I can't believe I spent $2,000 on my rig and I played my console and my Switch more, alright? It was never for those people. And if they want, and that's how you can walk your way out of complaining about price, okay? Don't invest too much into it. See if you like it, okay? If you're going to jump in all the way, it's like, when it comes to entering a new hobby, you don't want to shoot for the top quality products for that hobby right away. You want to see if the hobby's for you.
Proof like an Xbox for you to compare these things, and
But the Xbox isn't future proof. It's all once it comes out, dealer, it's already behind the times. You know that.
I'm not talking about power, right? You understand that? I'm talking about if it's going to play your damn game when you boot it up in 5 years or more.
Does the Xbox One X change hardware throughout the years?
No, but it's
why would
only
it
just for that. It's got an 8-core processor.
That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. You want to future-proof a PC when the Xbox One X does not change its hardware.
But
Why
it
would I
doesn't
have
need to because the
upgrade my
games
PC
are developed
hardware?
specifically
I'm just
for
trying to
it.
match the-
The games are developed specifically for this set of hardware at this level of performance. Okay, so what you're saying is that the PC hardware that's the equivalent of that should still be good then? No! Why? Because it's not coded for it. It's like, motherfucker, this motherfucker's never heard of DirectX, has he? It's like, Jesus Christ. He's not a PC gamer. He doesn't know his shit. Who was it on the Xbox Nation podcast that was supposedly a tech expert? It was, God, who was it? Actually, Gundam did a video on him, too. It was, fuck, I forget his name. It was this black guy. And, he's like, as you guys know, I do have a degree in tech or something. I forgot what it was. It was laughable. It was laughable because he was like listing the parts for the Xbox One X. He's like, now as you can see, this is a beast. It's 8 cores. I'm like, you don't know shit about processors if you think because it has 8 cores by default is good. It's like, this guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I think that's pretty clear. Where is my pen? I've been looking for it. There it is. Okay, let's continue.
The Xbox One X.
You understand that the games are developed specifically for it, so the games will work. It's an Xbox. You understand that, right?
You do know that a lot of PC games get these things called patches, and then they also work as well.
Oh, so that
Yeah,
that's,
and
that's
so sometimes when you're looking at it,
go back
right?
and-
And you know there are bad ports, and there are even bad ports on console games too.
Yes!
I mean, you know, player.
You know what's one of the worst console ports I've ever played, actually? Okay. You know what's one of the worst console, not ports, but one of the worst console games I've played in terms of performance? Fucking Bloodborne. Shit ran awful. Fucking abysmal. And then Dark Souls 3 wasn't better on the consoles, man. Like, had I not built a PC, I think I would have skipped out on Dark Souls 3. Like, if I hadn't built my PC, I would have skipped out on it, because the performance was just so fucking bad in the last few Dark Souls on the consoles. It was just awful. $2 from True SSJ Havoc. It was D-Batch who said? D-Batch has a degree? Yeah. Oh, yeah. PUBG Xbox One. Actually, I think Alex brings up that point right here.
Unknown Battlegrounds is not going to be 4K 60.
There it is. Yeah, I knew it. Here, let's go back.
Yeah,
That's-
and
that's
so sometimes when you're
go-
looking at it,
go back
right?
and-
And you know there are bad ports, and there are even bad ports on console games too. I mean, you know, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is not going to be 4K 60.
Duh.
Right. So, and we know it's an early access game. So, if we're looking at it, it looks pretty shit on the PC. Do you think it's going to run super well on the Xbox One X?
Well, according
That's what I've always wondered. Why do, like, okay, I know console optimization is a thing, right? But I've never seen console optimization. Well, not with this current gen. We might see it with the next gen. Who knows? But I've never seen console optimization get to the point where they can make a $400 box outperform, say, $500 PC, all right? I always see the PC outperform the consoles, even if the consoles have pitch-perfect optimization. It's like, it's like the coding it doesn't fucking matter, okay?
to what a developer said, they said they've got a few things that are actually
They said
pretty
4K
damn good on the
30.
console version.
They
I'm
said-
not. I'm not concerned about the resolution.
let's
And to Ritz, yes, 1440p games are fucking 1440p is the sweet spot. If you want resolution that's fucking clear as fuck, like once I jumped to 1440p, I couldn't go back to 1080p ever. I couldn't even go back to 60 hertz ever again. I'm at 1440p, 144 hertz. It's beautiful. I don't use G-Sync. I don't really see the point in G-Sync at this moment, but holy shit, it's just 144 hertz, 1440p. It don't get better than that. Honestly, I tried playing Red Dead Redemption 2 at 1080p. It was a little hard to do because it's just too blurry. So for me, Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of those games that at the minimum has to be played at 1440p. It just looks so beautiful at 1440p. Even if your frames are at 50 FPS, man, I don't give a fuck. I'll settle for 50 FPS, but 1440p is amazing, especially for games like Doom and The Witcher 3. Like, those games, like, they scale very well at 1440p. A lot of games scale very well to 1440p. There's some games that don't seem to scale very well with 4K, but when it comes to 1440p, I would say about like 8 out of 10 times it's done pretty well. Oh shit! I accidentally did that.
It's very
You
simple.
did, because you're comparing a budget build PC to something that's not out,
Well,
correct?
the thing is, I actually have facts, unlike you. Here's
Hold on, let's go back here. I lost track for a second.
But
So
it's
why would I
coded
have
just
to
for
keep
that.
my
It's got an
PC
8-core
on Xbox
processor, which
One
is
X. That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. You want to future-proof a PC when the Xbox One X does not change its hardware.
But
Why
it
would I
doesn't
have
need to, because the
upgrade my
games
PC
are developed
hardware
specifically
from this
for
time to
it.
that Xbox One X?
Do you understand that the games are developed specifically for it, so the games will work? It's an Xbox. You understand that, right?
You do know that a lot of PC games get these things called patches, and then they also work as well.
No, they don't.
Oh, so that
Yeah,
that's,
and
that's
so sometimes when you're looking at it, right? And you know, there are bad ports, and there are even bad ports on console games too. I mean, you know, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is not going to be 4K 60.
Duh.
Right. So, and we know it's an early access game. So, if we're looking at it, it looks pretty shit on the PC. Do you think it's going to run super well on the Xbox One X?
Well, according
That's what I was wondering. I don't. Yeah, that's where we left off. Okay, good.
to what a developer said, they said they've got a few things that are actually
They said
pretty damn
4K
good on
30.
the
You know, this has not aged well because the PUBG developers said 4K 60 and it was the complete opposite of that. So yes, developers fucking lie to your face about performance. And yet here's Dealer Gaming taking their word as the holy grail. Like, God, the company, the corporation you cheerlead for, like, lies constantly to your face.
I'm not concerned about
I mean,
the
let's be honest though.
If you'll just stop talking for 5 seconds, it'd be so amazing.
You don't know what's going to be with PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. You don't know how games are going to run on the X1. The thing is, I know how games are going to run on that system because I actually have benchmarks of videos running of games at 4K on that
so
setup.
you
There you
built a
go.
time machine, just like Twitter. You went and saw
I
how
mean,
they...
I don't-
No, what he did is he looked at the specs that were revealed with the X, and he's like, okay, this is the closest thing to them on a PC, and let's see how they're going to run them. And he already knows, like, okay, yeah, this is not going to be running at 4K 60. If it's not that achievable on, say, a $700 rig, it's going to be even harder on a $500 console.
I have to build a
One
time
X is
machine
running
dealer. It's very
You
simple.
did, because you're comparing a budget build PC to something that's not out,
Well, the
correct?
thing is, I actually have facts, unlike you. Here's Dirt 3 at 60 FPS in 4K. Here's Outlast at 68.
Dirt
68
3,
FPS in 4K.
Outlast.
Here is Shadow of Mordor, 54.
Oh.
Here's Battlefield 1, 61.
Yo.
Here is Forza Horizon 3 on the top
those
right
are-
corner.
Kill him! He's got tabs! He's got receipts! Look at him! He has all of these ready. He's got all the links right up there for this. Alex was prepared. Dealer Gaming went into it like, this can't be too hard. Look at this. Right up here. He has all the games with the performance shown.
Those averages
That's on
really-
medium settings at 4K. I just paused it because, I didn't want to.
Are those averages?
These are averages, yes. Here is 49 FPS on Crysis 3.
There you go.
Here's 35.9
On medium
at
settings
4K
then?
on the Black Ops 3. Here is 38 FPS on Rise of the Tomb Raider at 4K.
Yo!
You said that were medium settings.
Medium settings, yeah. Here
Okay.
is
Whoa!
Tekken 7, 52 FPS. Here is,
Nervous
go ahead,
laughter!
and we're looking at the Surge 4K, 29 FPS.
Yep, I agree. $5 from Zombie Fan. $5. Alex is going in for the kill. Yep, this is it. This is the death blow. Who here in the chat agrees that this is the death blow, or do you guys believe that the death blow happened 30 minutes ago? Because I believe that the death blow happened about 30 minutes ago. Like Alex just debunked them right on the spot. and Dealer Gaming would just lost his mind and is just being an absolute asshole to Alex for no reason at all.
I mean, the thing
You
is,
said medium settings, right?
I mean, the thing is, Dealer, unlike you, I actually have the ability to say, here are what games are going to run like on this system. Here are some really great benchmarks you can take a look at. And if you wanted to upgrade more, you possibly can.
Yo! Done! You're done! You're trash, Dealer. You're just trash. Utter trash. Delete your channel. You suck. I'm such an asshole, but delete your channel. Wow.
No,
See,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. I
I'm
feel like you're
actually able to
you're
show
talking.
benchmarks.
You're talking way too much, buddy. You're just talking
hold on.
way too much. You're making shit up. The thing with me is like,
No, he's not. You see, it's right there. We can see it. You're making shit up. Shows evidence and proof. You're making shit up. What a baby.
beginning, I said you shouldn't have had a Pentium, and then you go through these benchmarks on medium fucking settings. Holy shit, dude! Like you really.
Guess what? That's what the Xbox One X was for the most part. Medium, with some high settings on some things. It, it was an utter disappointment, alright? So I was like, this PC Alex is showing, honestly, I wouldn't recommend it as the PC you're going to be using for the next 12 fucking years or so. I know people who are still using their PCs for 12 years now. Fucking, actually, if you guys knew, Alex actually uses an old school PC case and he just stuffed new parts in it. He ignores the RGB. That's his greatest crime, though. You see, Alex is in trouble because he doesn't recommend RGB. Wow, dude, wow. Xbox runs games at lower than low. Yeah, actually, true fact. For the Xbox One X, I believe RDR2 had lower than the lowest settings available on the PC port for certain things. Actually, the PC port is on a whole other level. I've seen them comparatively on an X, and I've seen my version on my PC, and it's not even close. The draw distance, the grass fade, object fade. My God, the color. RDR2 on the PC is like on a whole other level. The console ports usually have to have settings that you can't get on PC because they need to be extra low. It's crazy, but it's true.
You're reaching. So
Can
no
you-
one's saying that this thing is not going to give you.
Do me a favor.
He's reaching? Let me listen to that again.
You're talking way too
Xbox
much,
One X.
buddy. You're just talking way too much. You're making shit up. The thing with me is I agree with you from the beginning. I said you shouldn't have had a Pentium, and then you go through these benchmarks on medium fucking settings. Holy shit, dude. Like you've reached as far as you possibly can to the point.
What's wrong with medium settings? It's basically what the X got on most games. Like, so what? How can you shit on that? Like, he's basically telling us, ha! Your $500 rig is running at medium settings. But the X, it's understandable that they'll be at medium settings, even though it's near the same price. You know? It's like, that doesn't make any sense, dealer.
We don't even install a fucking operating system on this thing. You're reaching. So
Can
no
you-
one's saying
Dylan,
that this
just
thing
give
is
me-
not going.
I would say the complete opposite. I would say including the price of Windows is reaching. Wouldn't you guys say so? Including the price of Windows is reaching? Yeah, it is.
Do me a favor.
Give you
Do me a favor.
This thing is going to give you decent gameplay. We've said that.
Dealer, can you tell me what game is running 4K 60 Ultra on the Xbox One X?
Forza Motorsport 7.
Do you have the
Actually, at the time, the gameplay we saw of Forza was actually on a PC.
benchmark for that?
No, but the developers have
Okay,
already
that's-
confirmed.
With the developers. But the developers, they promised. This guy. Jesus Christ.
Thank you,
The
thank you.
developers have already
Thank you, Your
spoken.
Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a
Developers
wonderful
have
day.
already
Oh,
spoken on the
he's done!
settings on that
You
game.
don't have the benchmark. You don't have
so the
any data,
developers- the
dealer.
developers
This
are
is
lying.
why I
Including
told
me.
you to go
Yes, the
ahead
devel-
and say
Yes, dealer. Yes, the developers lie. They do. Welcome to the real world. It's scary, I know. But developers lie. Believe it or not.
wait till the Xbox One X comes out because, dealer, you don't have any facts.
But you're
You don't have
comparing
any
your
data.
PC to something that's not out too, so you're just as a fuckface as I am if that's the case.
I didn't.
He's showing you what you can get on the PC right now. So it's like, look, he's basically, Alex is comparing the promises of the X to a rig that can already do it. That's it.
I didn't hear anything you said because you're screaming into your mic. I'm sorry.
Because it just can't be reasoned with. Like, I just get really frustrated.
Can't be reasoned with? What the fuck are you the one ranting like a child about this? Like, Alex's point was clear and just, what's wrong with accepting his point?
Frustrated around people that are just so. You don't acknowledge the fact that most people
dealer?
don't want to build their
showing.
PC. You don't acknowledge the fact that most people don't want to build their PC. That's a fact. I'm not saying it's not easy. It's easier than it's ever been, but that's besides the point. You don't include every piece of the price tag when you put the build out there. You start with the lowest fucking CPU you can possibly get away with, which, by the way, will not do VR most likely, which the Xbox One X can do.
Oof! Oof! Can we get an oof in the chat? That has not aged well. The Xbox One X will do VR. Ouch! That has not aged well, has it, guys? Can I get an oof in the chat? Oof, please. Like, my God. Xbox 2 VR. Damn, so many empty promises from Microsoft. We're in 2020 now, and I'm looking back here at 2017. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, they were so wrong about Xbox. They were so wrong. It's insane. The Xbox One X will do 4K. Here we are. Oh my God. Microsoft really knows how to treat their customers right, don't they? Big oof. Big oofs. Indeed. Oof on one tit, oof on the other tit, oof down there. Just oof, oof.
You don't cover your bases very well, and you're telling people to buy trash that they're going to have to replace in a fucking year or two.
Okay. If the $500 console isn't trash, why is the $500 PC trash?
Probably. It's
Dealer,
just,
again,
it's not the right thing you should be doing.
Again, dealer, the reason why I wanted to wait for this debate is because this is unfair to you, my friend.
How's it unfair? Like, the point you've proven is that you made your video for no reason because I agreed with what you said on Twitter, but you went off and made your video.
You disagreed with the entire.
No, you didn't. He's been disagreeing with Alex this entire debate. So no, you clearly don't agree with him. Ideologically, you guys are at a disagreement. Okay, dealer? It's been so obvious throughout the entire debate.
Go back and read the thread.
My friend,
I told you you can play games on
I mean, I don't have to read the thread. I can just show you the thread. It's right here.
Oh!
No copy of Windows, a Pentium CPU because every PC gamer wants to have to change their CPU and motherboard in 1 year. No fanboy, no.
Oh!
A copy of Windows can go for about $12 on Kingwin. You're the tech guy, right?
See, so you lied there, huh? It's $30 on
I'm
that
sorry.
side, huh?
I have the receipts.
I want to hug you so bad, Alex. I want to meet Alex so bad. I love this man. God, Alex, the world doesn't deserve Alex.
The Xbox One X. And then you said, did you feel like it was worth listing? Also, you need at least 4 threads to game on the PC with longevity. If we go to the Intel Pentium 4560, we can clearly see here it's 2 cores
threads.
with 4 threads. And it's also, I think you were questioning about the one thing only, and that is hyperthreading. And it looks like hyperthreading is also.
This one has hyperthreading, yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. It had hyperthreading. That's pretty good.
Yes. So if your debate and your point is the G4560 won't be able to do quite a few things, I'm showing you the proof that it possibly can. It'll probably last longer than you think it can. But the problem is, dealer, you don't have Xbox One X benchmarks. I, on the other hand, have benchmarks for these games. Now, the actual...
It's funny. It's funny how bad this has aged for dealer gaming. It aged so bad. But the dude is still killing it on YouTube. He's still at the top. It's amazing to me.
Debate that would have been very good is what I wanted to do, which is I wanted to actually build that PC physically and then have benchmarks with the Xbox One X so we can do comparative.
How would you? I mean, so you were going to buy these parts and build it.
I was
physically.
totally, and I would have bought that PC. I would have actually probably given it away
Aww.
to someone on the chat.
Can we get good guy Alex in chat? And give me like the buff arm emoji. Good guy Alex in chat. Charlie, get off me. Good guy Alex. Muscles. What an amazing guy. Truly a blessing to the gaming community.
So you decided not to do that. You decided that you wanted to go ahead and do this.
Yeah, I wanted to have a discussion.
Again, dealer, you
I want to have a discussion. You don't know shit. You're lying, and you just want to demonize culture gamers. Fuck out of here. You took it somewhere else, bud. Like, bruh, like he took it somewhere else.
You have no facts. You have no numbers. You have no benchmarks. You have no.
Yeah, Charlie did come in to defend Dealer Gaming. I got a little bit of a nibble. He kind of squealed at me. I was like, leave Dealer Gaming alone. But, Charlie's more of a Colt Eastwood guy than a Dealer Gaming guy. He feels like Dealer Gaming is kind of like, let me compare it. The Monkey, like what the Monkees were to the Beatles. You know what I'm saying? Like the Monkees were just a rip-off of the Beatles. That's essentially how Charlie views Dealer Gaming.
Basis. And until you can do that, Dealer, this case is closed.
No, it's not closed because...
Yes, it is! It's done! Done, Alex! That was it. It's over. Alex finally said his piece. Alex is done. Now at this point, he's just letting Dealer Gaming make a fool of himself. It's amazing. I love... Oh, those almost look like the Geodude arms. PlayStation Inquisition. You put like the gray ones, they almost look like Geodude arms.
You, like I said, your whole argument gets crushed the second we find out you leave Windows out of it.
No, it doesn't. It does not. I'm sorry, my friend. I know that's what you want, and what you were hoping would be the case, that you could just dismantle everything by saying, well, you didn't include Windows. But the truth is, you don't need Windows. You just don't. And the people who are going to go out of their way to make a budget build will get that information because they want to know the absolute cheapest route to do this. Like, Dealer Gaming seriously underestimating how cheap people can be.
Do you understand that?
Okay, so let's put on the $26 that we found on Kingwin for Windows. It's $580. And then if I have the Xbox One X and a year of Xbox Live,
rebates as well. Like, how far did you go with this?
That wasn't rebates, actually. $20 in rebates. That $20 would have been the copy of Windows at $580. There you go.
Okay.
There it is. So $580 would have been with the copy of Windows. After rebates, you basically got Windows for free.
Okay, so like you said, you claimed on Twitter that you could do it for the same price. That's not true. And that's also not adding in the fact that most people aren't going to build this themselves. That's a fact.
That's a fact? Most people aren't going to build it themselves. That's a fact. Okay, you have made an absolute claim now. Now you have. Now, further in this debate, if you say, I haven't made absolute claims, you just made one right now. You made the absolute claim that most people wouldn't want to build their PCs. You got to back that up.
That's another $50 to $100.
That's a fact, and that's that.
On average, keyword.
Where are you getting this number of people being paid
That's
to build
what I'm
a PC?
wondering, too.
And you think someone is not going to say,
have you ever checked in with like any of these stores that build PCs?
In fact, you know what? I even...
Yeah, pre-builts. The pre-built market is not that big. All right, Dealer, it's fallen so much. Even gaming pre-builts are not that big. I mean, yeah, there are some companies that are making money off of it, but it's nowhere near as big as you think it is. All right, it really isn't.
Have messages of Randall Thor and him and I speaking together about wanting to build a PC, and I said, let's build it yourself. And if you want to build it, I'll build it with you on Skype.
Yeah, if you help them, right?
Why won't I?
Are you going to go help everyone, Alex?
I helped Solid Rev. I helped Randall Thor. If Kid Smooth came to me and he said, Alex, want to build a PC, fuck yeah, I'm going to help.
Whoa, Kid Smooth asked to build a PC. That's interesting.
Kid Smooth build
a PC. What about all these other people you're trying to...
Absolutely, why not?
Okay. Yeah.
Why wouldn't I help someone come to PC gaming and actually have a a good time? Why am I going to charge someone?
Here's the thing, though. They can have a good time no matter what.
If Colt Eastwood came to me, and Colt Eastwood and I talk quite a bit, we're good friends all online.
Oof. Ugh. Ugh. Friends with the Colt Eastwood. What is it that Colt Eastwood said again? It was like, God of War will be a good 8 to 12 hour experience, but I'll be logging in hundreds of hours into Crackdown 3 multiplayer with my friends. And then I went over to his Xbox page, and what did I see? He's only logged in 1 hour into Crackdown 3 multiplayer. Ow! God damn! Every year, I just have one huge roast on Colt Eastwood that blows up. Like he's a cash cow. The guy is just full of inconsistencies. It's amazing.
And if he said, Alex, I want to build my own rig, yeah, bro, let's do it. Get on Skype. Let's fucking roll
No,
it out.
most people
Not a
are going to
problem.
have someone that can help them with that, man.
But even then, if they don't have someone to help them, it's very simple. I mean, I can just do it right now. How about we just go
That's
ahead and share the
you. Like,
screen?
what don't you
We
understand?
can go ahead and let's say
Oh!
PC build guide.
Oh
2017.
Oh!
Oh man, how to build a PC step by step. $1,000 PC build guide. That's what
Don't you- I'm
no!
not-
Damn, Alex! You're dragging him. You're dragging him to the ground now. He's done. It's been a million years, and his ashes have dissipated into nothing. And Alex is like Alex in the afterlife is still taking a piss on those ashes. Holy shit! It's Alex. This, wow, beautiful.
Who said that you couldn't
all
find
these
this?
really wonderful this
Who said that you
information.
couldn't
It's an
find
hour
it?
video that I can go ahead and build the
Who could
PC
not-
with
who
for
said that
free.
you could not
I don't
find
need
it?
anybody else to do it for me. I have
Who
it
said
all
that
right
you couldn't
here, my
find the
friend.
videos online, Alex? Who said you couldn't find them?
I mean, it sounds to
Did
me
anyone
like
say? Did anyone say you couldn't find help online building a PC?
Okay, dealer, if you're not going to bring up the fact that you can find tutorials for it, you're basically being like, yeah, you're denying people that information. You're not telling them. But why, dealer? I know it's because you don't believe that they should get a PC at that price range, but why would you recommend them the console instead? If like the PC will be better, even at the same price range. It doesn't make sense to anybody.
I didn't say
No,
that.
the answer is no. That's the right answer. It's no. No one
Okay.
said that.
So then
What
why are you
someone did
arguing
say-
that?
What
So
someone
hold on.
did
Then-
say,
so
hang
then
on.
hold on,
What
dealer, with
someone
that.
did say is that
With that.
This is a shit
most
show.
people will not want to build their own PCs.
Aha. So then
PCs. I've said PC like that before. Honestly, my streams are super cringe. Everybody in the chat, hashtag Papa Frit is cringe. I'm embracing it. Go ahead. Just roast the shit out of me. But, my God, I can't help but admire Alex's work here. It's been phenomenal. Like, he's not even trying. Alex has not lifted a pinky. Alright?
then if your
That's what I said,
argument
like,
is
30
that
minutes
most
ago,
people
just in
don't
case.
want to, why do you think they don't want to?
They're just not interested, man. What didn't you understand?
I'm sorry, that is not an actual. You could
not-
say things like they're scared of actually doing it. I'm pretty sure someone who bought all
most
the
people
parts would
don't
be interested
care.
in
Why do you think
building their
people
own
play
rig.
console? It's all about convenience. Like, do you
Woo! And the never-ending circle continues. It's about convenience. Okay. Alright, buddy. Sure. Let's. Paying for online is so fucking convenient. Having to sit there for like 2 to 3 hour long updates and patches is so convenient. Oh my god. 30 FPS is so convenient. Oh my fucking god. Not having mouse and keyboard support 100%. That's so convenient for people. Yes. Okay.
do you not understand? Have you been out of the loop this long?
We can argue this. To be honest, the only convenience you have with console is the fact that it's already pre-built for you.
No,
You and
have
I
a lot of
know.
Actually? No. Fuck it. I don't think that's convenient either. I'm not. No. No. That's not convenient because if you open it up, you lose warranty. Nah. Fuck it.
conveniences with console, man.
Tell me what's convenient about the console.
Nipples on toast. Damn. God, you're bringing me flashbacks of 2017. That's back when I was actually relevant. Holy shit. Thanks for reminding me.
Some people don't want to come home after a long day of work and have to deal with a PC, bro. I've heard it a million times. I know.
I just came home from work, and here I am on my PC, having the time of my life.
I know you are in your own little bubble,
I mean,
but
well,
I am at least acknowledging the fact.
Okay,
that
so
not
then
everybody
can
is
you
like-
provide me? I'm sorry.
You're only acknowledging one side, dealer. One side. You're not acknowledging that people will want to build their PCs. You don't acknowledge them. That's what annoys the shit out of people about this entire fucking debate. $10 from Torbulus. Teach these people what platform is the best to game on. Yeah, that's right. Mobile Master Race. By the way, here in the chat, you guys let me know. How many of you guys have gotten ads for mobile games where the the graphics are incredibly misleading? Like how many commercials have you gotten on YouTube lately? I've gotten so many ads for mobile games where the graphics are a huge misrepresentation of what the actual game is. Like, it's insane. Yeah, so much. Yeah, I knew it. Yep, aye. Well, I hate to tell you guys, But this stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid and conquer today with your friends. Promo code FRITANGAPLAYS. And if you enter this promo code, you will receive 20 free gold coins, which you can use. Look, I'm not even trying. I can do this. Here's my best Raid Shadow Legends commercial. This video has been brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Conquer the world with your friends. Raid, plunge, and defeat your enemy with a game that has amazing, stunning visuals for mobile phones. And it's free to play. But if you enter this promo code, FreeTangoPlays, you will receive 20 free gold coins. Use this time. I fucked it up. How was that, guys? How was that? What do you think? Tell me in the chat as I hit this pen. It's just, this pen's doing nothing for me. Fuck it, I need a bud. This pen's doing nothing for me. Rate my Raid Shadow Legends, rate it. Rate my ad, my commercial. Okay? Perfection? Yeah, thanks! See, but they don't want to, like, well, I'm not gonna lie, they have offered me a sponsorship, but I've been like, nah. I just never replied to it. Ooh, this bud is smelling like pine. It's delicious. Trash? Excuse me, why? Do I not have... I know my voice is pretty cringe, guys. I hate my voice to death. It was the one thing that always made me not want to do YouTube was my voice. But you know what? It's the voice God gave me. The God that doesn't exist. And I'm just going to put up with it. Is smoking a death. Hashtag burp. What? What? Your voice is... Oh, thank you. My voice is beautiful. You made me blush. You're cute, you. Thank you. Lazy Geek Gamer, I love your voice. Your voice is beautiful. All of you guys have a beautiful voice. The only person who doesn't have a beautiful voice is JTech and DSP. Those two people have the worst voices on the internet. Allow me to hit this. Excuse me. That was a strong one. You gotta clear the bong. Oh, yes, thank Papa Frit. Thank Papa Frit for providing you this video. Most people didn't know this debate existed. I stumbled across it, luckily, and I'm glad I did, because, oh my god. I'm almost there. Oh yeah. That's what I look for. Good weed. Good peasant salts. Life is great, isn't it, guys? Okay. Thanks, Fritzy Pop. I wanted you guys to enjoy your time. Wanted to provide you guys something nice. Deal with the tensions of being locked up at home because we're oppressed by a communist government. Oh yeah, totally. Anyway. Let's continue.
Sorry, can you provide me with the things that would be dealing with the PC, quote unquote?
People don't want to have to deal with it, man. That's
like
just
what?
the stuff people say. I don't understand why that's so hard to believe.
Can you provide me an example?
Fame, do you understand the allure of a console over a PC?
I'm sorry, Fame's not in this conversation.
Leisha,
Yeah, he's not. He's a moderator. Look at the R gaming. You little slick fuck you. Look at that. He's trying to pull in the moderator. Wow. Pathetic. Pathetic. Can we get a pathetic in chat? That was just utterly pathetic. Wow, dealer.
Hang on. Since you want to know what people think, right? Let's just ask the guy right here if he understands.
That's a fucking cop out. Such a cop out. Never involve the moderator in your debate, ever.
Somebody might.
He's not a part of the discussion. He's just there to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
Want a game on a console over a PC. Not everybody is like you.
I much rather ask the chat. I'd rather not be in the chat.
Yo, good job, Fame. Good for you, man. That was awesome. Good job. Yeah, ask the chat, but even then, I mean, they're not really a part of the debate, but they're part of the discussion.
Would
Ask
you
the chat.
guys? Yeah, at the chat. You guys heard the question. You guys answer that in the chat.
I don't understand. Like, that's not a hard thing to understand, right?
Okay, yeah, it's not. But what's so hard to understand that people would also want to build their rigs? Why do you Why do you not believe people want to do that? How many of you here don't have a rig yet, but are interested in building one? Okay, I know there's going to be quite a few of you. A lot of you that watch me actually play on consoles, but you like me roasting consoles. I don't know if you guys like it. You like it. I take pride in what I do to an extent. I don't want people to know though. Anyway, me, yeah. And in the chat, can you guys tell me, what is it about building a rig that intrigues you exactly? Because believe it or not, there's things about it that intrigue people. What intrigued me about building a rig is I wanted to see how it functions and how parts work. That's why I did it. And also I wanted to save money. But as for you guys, who was it? Well, actually, building a rig is so complicated. You need like a IQ of 9,000 and you need a certificate to build it. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Mine is about 6 years old. I've been building for like 20 years. Awesome. The customization of the whole PC. What I like about building a PC is that it feels like it's actually mine. There you go. And you know exactly what's in your rig. It's kind of like... It sounds weird to people, okay? But there are people who like to garden their own vegetables, alright? I mean, I go to the grocery store and I just get them, okay? But there are people out there who are like, nah, I like to know that I grew mine and they weren't loaded with pesticides and I got the seeds from here, right? You know, you may look at them and be like, really? You're going to grow yours? But you know what? There's benefits to doing it. And that's exactly what the same thing when it comes to building a PC. There are benefits to building it. And you have that, you know exactly what's in your rig. You know the parts you picked. And it's not like when you buy a pre-built with a listed amount of specs, with the specs listed, and then you boot it up and you actually look in and you actually see that, oh, wow, this rig actually doesn't have 16 gigs of RAM. You know, I've heard about that happening. And then you want to have, you know, a good power supply, and a lot of pre-builts come with like cheaped out power supplies with like the little ugly like colored wires instead of using thick, you know, leathered wires. You know what I'm talking about. It's just strange to me that the concept of somebody wanting to make sure their rig is theirs and that they know how it was done and that it was done right, that's foreign to dealer gaming. He believes people don't want to go through that hassle, but it's not even a hassle. At some point, it becomes very enjoyable. But I doubt he knows what that is, because I don't know if he built his own gaming PC. If anybody knows, let me know.
You come home, you grab a controller, you hit a button.
Yes, I am very high.
And you sit on the couch and you play a game.
But I can plug my PC into my TV.
I know that. That's exactly what I do.
Not leathered wires, sorry. I meant, I'm baked.
No one said you couldn't.
Okay, so then why are you using that as an argument?
Because some people don't.
Yes, thick PSU cables. Yes, there we go. I don't know what the material they use is made out of, but I've seen pre-builts with the very cheap power supplies, and you know they got the thin little colored wires, and you're like, oh my god, that's definitely like a $30 power supply, and like they pop in like an RTX 2080, and they're like, oh, this rig has a 2080, but when you open it up and you see the power supply and everything else is cheaped out, and then you do the math, you're like, these motherfuckers are screwing me over. And then that's why people build their own rigs. It's like, how's that hard to understand for dealer gaming?
Don't want to have to deal.
Braided cables. There we go. God damn. No more pop for me.
With a PC, buddy.
But there's nothing to deal with if you just turn it on, power it on, and turn on big picture.
Just for reference, because people are asking what was the question. The question pretty much is, would you want to go home, and what obstacles would you have to want to get off work on a long day and game on a PC? What obstacles would you have to overcome to game on?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, what's so hard about coming home and turning on your PC? I don't even turn it on. It's like already on. I come home and I'll just be like, okay, open up a game on Steam, 2 clicks, done. Like,
said PC.
Now, just to be clear, no one's saying that it's astronomically hard, but not everybody wants to do this. It's not hard
Oh, backtracking ever so slightly.
at all to come home and get on your PC.
Okay.
But I've heard this a million times. People just don't want to have to fiddle with anything. They just don't want to have to do that.
Dealer, there's
They
nothing
don't
to
even want to
fiddle
have to
with.
do
You know
something
that.
as simple as type in a password. They just want to come home.
But you don't even need a password for your PC, dealer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Bam! Dealer's just like making shit up. He's like, well, you come home and you have to unlock it. You have to put in the pin. It's like, okay, well then don't have a pin. Well, well, guys, I have to put in my password when I unlock my phone all the time. Fuck phones. They're so pointless, irrelevant. Here, there, I threw my phone on the ground, but very gently because I don't want to break it. My God, putting in a password is hard work for dealer gaming.
Anybody, oh my God.
The password is big oof. Yeah, same. Turns me off from PC gaming right away.
Password in
You
PC?
keep bringing these arguments that are fallacies. They
No,
don't have
I
any
just said
basis
that
in
that's
fact.
something that I've heard before. Like, I don't understand why this is so
Okay,
hard.
hearing
to
it and actually, hearing it and then applying logic to it. There's no logic behind it.
There is
You
logic
can
behind
easily
it.
say
it's,
no.
it's just
bad logic.
curated
It's just what it
experience, man.
is.
I don't understand where you're getting this bullshit from. It is a curated experience. There is a convenience factor to a console, and you're more.
Steam isn't a curated experience. I mean, is Steam not a curated experience? Yeah, there's there's some moderation on Steam, but it's not extreme, right? But there is curation on Steam. Is there not? It's laid out with like achievements and shit. It's got a friend system, a store. It's got everything. Just a bit of everything. Is that not a curated experience? Is he not going to count Steam?
On if you say otherwise.
Can you tell me what the convenience is for a console?
Can you tell me why it's not convenient?
It's because it's the exact same as a PC, to be honest.
No, it's not exactly the same.
So you're telling me
Yeah, yes, it is. I know people who set their PCs to boot with Steam OS. All right, I know people that are like that casual about PC gaming. They come home, they turn on their PC, and it boots right into Steam, big picture mode, and then there you go. They don't even fiddle with like Sony Vegas or like Audacity or other PC applications. They literally have it set up as a streamlined experience for themselves. I've seen it happen. I know a guy who has an entire server in his house so he can stream movies he fucking pirates, alright? Uh-oh, don't let Mandy hear that. Anyway, let's get on with this.
there aren't day one patches? You're telling me that Xboxes and PS4s don't crash on games? You're telling me that there aren't issues with downloads and uploads and
For one,
patch
I'm
days?
talking about the ease
You're
of
telling me
use.
that sometimes things just don't work on a console. You're telling me that every single time a console's powered on, it works every time. You're telling
No.
me that when the
Did anyone
PS4 just
say
launched,
that?
it didn't have multiple people saying it was broken day one.
Did
You're
anyone
telling
say
me that never happened. That this is all just made up in my mind.
Did
You're telling me
anyone say that?
You're telling me that the PS4 didn't even have a wobble. How
anyone
badly
say
designed
that?
it was built. You're telling
Did
me that.
anyone say that?
You're telling me the Kinect
Do you
works
hate
every
PlayStation
single-
4?
Okay, guys, be real with me. Is this now at the JTech levels of bad when it comes to debate? Like when the JTech debate, is it that bad? Are we there yet? I think we're there. It's like this guy's making arguments that even JTech himself hasn't made yet. Like passwords. Not even JTech complains about passwords. My God, this is awful. Dealer is a little what a punk ass bitch. Oh my God. Worse. Yeah, I agree. I thought, listen, personally, I remember that JTech debate. It's when I became relevant, but this takes the cake. This is on a different level. All right, this is bad. Oh my God.
Are you? Do you hate Sony or something? What's your deal?
I don't hate
Did anyone say that about any of that?
No, I'm just giving you the actual facts of what you're trying to
because
say.
the
When you're
fucking
saying
thing
it's more
wobbles,
convenient,
the fucking
it's the
PlayStation
same.
wobbles. You push on it, it wobbles. It's inconvenient. Like,
Not inconvenient, but it's just the fact that there are bad build qualities of consoles. Consoles
Yeah.
can break.
Yeah.
Consoles may not
When's the
work.
last time you
consoles
gamed
can
on a
crash.
console? You said you were a console guy, right?
Hard drives can fail. It has a hard
You said
drive.
you were a console guy, right? When's the last?
Hey, in the chat, have you guys ever had a console not work out of the box? I have. I've had a console not work out of the box before. Actually, two. I had a 3DS that didn't work out of the box, and I had a PS4 that didn't work out of the box. So, yeah. And you know what? It's not as common maybe as errors when it comes to people's pre-built, like when it comes to people's PCs that they've built, right? But it still happens, and it's still something that like people experience. But I'm not going to take that, like, if you're not going to take that into consideration, but you're going to take the PC not working into consideration, it shows your clear bias. Like, come on, man. My Switch, $2 from Torbulus. My Switch crashed moments from unboxing it. Yeah, when I had Mario Rabbids, God fucking damn it, I was playing one of the last stages and it was so difficult, and that stage froze on me, like, constantly, and that's why I could never beat Mario Rabbids. And because it's not on the PC, well, I don't know if Mario Rabbids is ported on the PC through the Switch emulator yet, but because it's on a console, I didn't have a way of finding fixes or mods for that shit. It's crazy, isn't it?
Last time you gamed on the console.
Oh, I had a 360.
When's that?
Oh my god, that was shit. When did the 2600K come out?
2011, I think.
That was the last time I had a console.
So 5 years ago, I'd say you're too far gone and you don't really remember what I remember. See, here's the thing. This is the advantage of having the perspective. This is the advantage of having the perspective that I have, buddy, because I actually remember what it's like because I have both and you don't. So that's.
Why do you have both a PC and an Xbox One? That doesn't make fucking sense. What? You know what? It was 2017. It made more sense to have an Xbox One at the time. But it's like, here we are now, and he still has the Xbox, and he still plays on it more. So it's like, it's like, oh, buddy, I have both. I have an Xbox and a PC. It's like, they're almost the same thing, except with one being better.
That's what I'm saying.
I have a PS3 too. I just remember that right now. But I only played.
You just remembered it? Is it in your closet? If it's that bad, you're out of the conversation when it comes to perspective.
Actually, the Netflix is all that it's used for. That Ni no Kuni.
Oof.
So, like I said, why are you even speaking on the conveniences of a console if you don't use a console?
Well, I do use it, but I don't use it.
You don't use it. You just remembered you fucking had it. Anyways, like I said, your video was pointless. What's new?
My video proved the point.
We agreed about the same shit on Twitter. I just suggested and made fun of you for putting a fucking Pentium in there to get that price as low as possible and leaving out a copy of Windows. And
it's like nothing is gained out of trying to make those points because they're still fruitless. Because they have to be the absolute solution, okay? PC gamers don't have to purchase Windows, all right? That's the theme, dealer. Because they don't have to do it, there's a possibility that, they're not going to do it. I mean, it's like that doesn't cross his mind. Whereas when it comes to consoles, if you want to game online, there's no getting around having to pay for it. That's what you have to do. See?
And of course, assuming that every gamer on the planet wants to build their own PC their first time out, which is absolutely not the case. Do you have anything else to say?
I'm sorry, I kind of got lost. When you
okay,
guys.
Do you need me to say?
Hey guys, since I think we kind of came back to the beginning of this.
We've got the MacTathan.
I'm gonna let y'all say y'all piece, and then we're gonna boogie because we kind of just went full circle. So I'm gonna let y'all say.
I just want you guys to hear the closing statements, and then we're gonna end it because it's Dealer Gaming's closing statement is like it's so bitter and salty. I laughed.
Y'all piece without interrupting the other one, and then we can be done.
Go ahead, Alex.
So you can build any kind of PC you want. You can build a budget build, $550, $560, $580 PC that can keep in touch with the Xbox One X over its lifespan. You can do a future-proof PC. You can do anything you want. The really great thing is that you can build how you want to build it. Exactly. And you are free to do whatever you need it. You don't have to be beholden to a company or anything else like that. And there are so many great places to learn about PC gaming. You don't have to be someone that just sees one point of view.
You're the one who sees one point of view, though, buddy.
Oh, I had to let that out. It was just like, this guy's like, you're dumb. No, you're dumb. This this guy, for fuck's sake. Guys, he's J-Tech levels of bad, isn't he? J-Tech levels of bad, except he pretends to know what he's talking about. Like, I grew up around people like this, right? Like, they just... Oh my god. You just question how they're so far behind and at least trying to form how can I say, a reasonable argument, right? Something that you can reason with. Now, these guys don't have reasonable arguments, right?
I'm trying to tell you.
I mean,
For one, you see one point of view in the fact that you assume everyone wants to build their
45,
PC.
60.
2, you see one point of view when you say that console has no convenience factor. 3, you have no point of view because you don't even play on your console.
He's yelling.
You're done.
I stopped playing on console.
He's so mad! Why? Why are you so mad, dealer? Why are you taking it to heart? Why? It's just a system mode. It's not even a personal attack on you, but you're taking it so fucking personal. Why? Oh my god. $5 from Torbulus. Pretanga, I want debate you on how mobile gaming is better than PC. I can't win that debate because that's a factual statement.
Consoles because they were no longer convenient.
Yeah, well, that's your fucking opinion, and that's the thing that ultimately...
Yeah? Well, that's like your opinion, man. And let me tell you something, pendejo. You pull out your piece on the lane, I take it away from you, shove it up your ass, and pull the trigger till it goes click. If you don't get that reference, I pity you.
Lost you everything that you set out to do here is that you assume absolutes, which you never do. People are different. Not everybody's like you. Most people don't give a fuck to do it themselves. They want to go out and buy it themselves. That's just the facts. Now, I'm not saying that it's not easy to build yourself. Of course, it's easier than it's ever been, but console does have a particular convenience factor. It doesn't matter how big it is. I am not wrong there. Secondly, most people probably don't want to build their first PC. I am not wrong there. Most people don't know how. They are intimidated, and they can fuck shit up, and they have no clue what's going on. It's going to cost them more money to go have someone fix it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I know I'm doing a bet. Like, I paused every 15 seconds, but can you blame me? Like, it's like every sentence coming out of this man's mouth has to be like debunked. Like, it's like just wrong statement after wrong statement after. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't sit through it. It kills me. I'm a loudmouth. I get myself into trouble.
Do you disagree there?
I do disagree there, yes.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
See, that's why. That's why I pause every, like, what? He's done nothing to prove Alex is wrong on anything. Alex has done enough to prove Dealer Gaming is wrong on quite a few things. But like, Dealer Gaming's conclusive statement is, nah, you're wrong, and I was right. It's just the way I feel, bruh.
Actually, this is what I'll sum it up on.
You're just telling me I'm wrong. I mean,
you are wrong because you're saying people aren't intimidated. You're saying people aren't intimidated by building a PC. You're wrong. Some people
can't be intimidated, but what I'm showing you is that even though you're intimidated, I was intimidated when I first built my PC. But I went ahead and I said, you know what? I can do this. I went on YouTube and I found some videos and I saw.
By the way, saying that people are intimidated to do something isn't even an argument, though. Like, how's that even an argument against the system itself? Like, intimidated. What are people? Some people will be intimidated to put their credit card information on a console, right? Yeah? No? It's not an argument.
Step-by-step guides, and I asked people around, and I found out things, and my PC is still kicking 6 years later.
Did it boot up the first time you built it?
It posted just the first time, not an issue.
All right, well,
I didn't have any. I didn't have any.
Even then, you got lucky.
That. But just like
lucky? What? Bruh, I put Windows 10 on my SSD. I booted from a drive, put it on my SSD, boots right into Windows, and the only thing that was left to do was just get all the drivers for all my hardware. And that, I don't know, that took maybe at least 40 minutes. And then, bam, I was done. I had Steam downloaded and I had 5 games installed and I was ready to go. That was it. What? Like, I don't. How is he lucky? He did everything right.
Go ahead, finish your closing argument. So go ahead, finish your.
So I wanted to just cap it off by saying all of those things, like I said, and lastly, I never said you couldn't game on a dual core. No one ever said that. And we all agreed it was a mid-range PC with the Xbox One X when it comes to the GPU side. You know, for 100 more bucks, you could do better on the CPU side.
And he's still like,
so like I said, the whole point of this was how easily you jump to this kind of stuff and make...
The whole point of this, like, I hate when people do that, when they just, like, crack up on the, like, mid-sentence. The whole point of this, it's like, fucking cringe. It's chugging too much soy.
A video about someone else on the internet, it's kind of sad because I've already got morons saying that I put down checkerboarding when in fact the only thing bad I ever said about checkerboarding was in Horizon Zero Dawn when it's in checkerboarding mode it's slightly more blurry because of the motion blur. People blow my shit out of context so bad it's ridiculous. I got fucking beavers making videos about me from 2 years ago that don't even make sense. Go back and watch the whole thing. It's not even what the fuck I said. It's just ridiculous, and it's part of the problem when people like you.
Okay, I do feel bad for Dealer. He gets way more shit. Like, he gets a lot of shit. I understand why he gets shit, but I don't agree with, like, being an absolute prick to him. I mean, I'm being an absolute prick to him, but I don't recommend you guys do that, because at the end of the day, the man is just saying things that are wrong, okay? He's not hurting anybody, and I don't recommend sending, like, people to go harass him. So I can see why he's really frustrated here, but the thing is, I don't know if he knows he's wrong, or if he just legit believes everything he's saying. Which is it? Do you guys think he believes what he's saying, or he knows he's wrong? I can't tell at this point. I can't. Angry voice crack. Oh my god. Building a PC and putting a credit card on a console is not a fair comparison. Most of my friends and family are actually scared to open up their PC because it costs them a lot of money. And open up their PC, like if they put it together, they shouldn't be afraid to open it up. If it's a pre-built, yeah, you don't want to open it up. But you get the same experience with a console. You'd be too intimidated to open it up because you lose out on the warranty. So you have to send it to the company and they're going to take their sweet ass time to fix it for you or tell you if they're going to fix it at all. So there's like... It's like intimidation, like being intimidated by something isn't, it's still not a good, like, argument. Fred, I am hearing someone in the background, by the way. Yeah, that's my bro. He's just playing Apex Legends and he's dying. Yeah, I know. He plays trash games. I know. You probably hear his talk. I think he knows he's wrong. I think he's trying to argue that not everyone wants to build a PC, which is a fair point, but it's not a good argument. Thing is, it's not an argument that can end this debate. That's the problem with it. It's just something we have to consider, but it doesn't end the debate. It's not something you can use as a winning blow. It's not even a strong enough of a point.
Jump on this kind of stuff. Look at their channels. They're fucking dead. You wonder why? Your model's not sustainable, bro.
Well, he's not wrong there. He's not wrong there. I mean, that statement by Dealer Gaming, I mean, it has age well. He's at the top. Like, he's on his way to 100,000. I'm still down here. So, he's not wrong. My content doesn't appeal to the masses, right? My content is... yeah, it probably pisses off a lot of people, but I at least I'm not lying about the things I'm saying, or I'm not trying to hype up people and get them on this crazy fanboy bandwagon where they just constantly get into arguments with other people who own a different console. It's like, it doesn't make any sense to me. In an idealistic world, I'd be like, you know what, it'd be best if everybody just had a PC, right? But it's not where we live. People have options, and they're going to take those options, and that's all there is to it. Well, you're edgy, and YouTube probably shadow banned you. No, YouTube hasn't shadow banned me. They haven't. They've, I had a sudden splurge, like a certain bump in subscribers because an older video of mine, for some reason, gained traction again. It just happens. That's when I know I'm not shadow banned. But then again, every time I stream, like, I lose subs and then they come back. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, YouTube unsubs people from me whenever I upload or whenever I stream, and then like a week later, I'll gain all of them back, and then I'll gain some subs. I don't know why, but like YouTube purges my sub count every time I stream. Keemstar has 5 million subs, his point. Can you react to another video? I'm actually going to end it with this video because I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, and it's been a lot of fun. But I will be doing more streams like this, reacting to other things that are too much for me to make a video on. Because I think it'd be best to do it that way. For videos like this that are just too long to cover. Like, I can't cover this shit. Might as well just stream it and have some fun. And get super baked. And get a lot of donations. Because I'm an asswipe.
That's all I'm saying. So
I mean, I'm not trying to make a ton of money off
you
of
are.
YouTube. I'm
It's
just
not
trying to
about
have
money.
fun.
It's about principle, and it's about.
I mean, I
how
have
you
other
treat
videos
yourself.
on there where I weightlift and I fucking flex on the camera. So I mean,
Okay.
thanks. I mean, like, do you think I take any of this seriously?
No, I think primarily what you're known for is
$1.99 by New Jack RC. He never said how the console is more convenient. Yeah, he never did. All he said was that it's a curated experience, but Steam's a curated experience, so it's like, there.
trying to shit on other people out of
No,
context.
you think that because I just took a shit all over you in my last
No,
video.
you know,
Yes, Alex! Yes! I know you're trying to be nice to him, but like, when you say things like that, it just, oh my god, warms me up.
take a shit. You ain't no R. Kelly, motherfucker. You didn't take a shit on that.
Oof. R. Kelly? Comparing Alex to R. Kelly. I thought R. Kelly took a piss on people, not shit on them. Wasn't that he pissed on people? Pretty sure that was it.
No,
what
R.
you
Kelly
did is made a
pees.
video
There's
about
a
something we
difference.
agreed on. That's all you did. What the fuck are you talking about?
Alex deserves that laugh. At this point, you know, Alex is like, it's over. It's done. I ended him.
You didn't do shit.
I'm
And then
just
you
looking
came to
for
a
the laugh.
podcast. You came to a podcast, a live debate, which you should have never did. And then you said that nobody. You said that everybody wants to build their first PC.
He
Console
didn't
has
say that.
No kind of convenience
He
whatsoever.
didn't say that.
And of course, you can build this PC yourself, of course, for
So can
around
you
the same
tell me-
price of Xbox
So, like
One.
I asked you
That's
before,
true.
do you have any facts about what makes console more convenient?
Oh! Thank you, Alex. Yes, let's see. Thank you for bringing that up. He's not letting him get away with it.
Myself, if I.
Myself. Yeah, I'm convinced. Because, you know, dealer gaming's all what he believes is so reasonable. It's just so reasonable that, yeah, I guess I'll take his word for it. Because, like, this guy totally doesn't lie and has to stretch the truth. No. His word's good enough, right, guys? Is this myself? Yeah. What do you guys think? Are you guys convinced? Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm gonna throw my PC out. Go get an Xbox. I'm done. I'm done with PC. I'm getting an Xbox. He convinced me. How many of you are convinced here? Raise your hands. Praise Phil Spencer. Oh, that was cringe.
Prefer it to be more convenient, then that proves my argument. I say some people prefers it to
Okay,
be more
so then,
convenient.
so then
You
can I
say
the
they
same thing about
don't.
PC?
You make absolute claims.
No, he didn't.
Well,
Well,
is
you
it not
shouldn't
an
do that.
absolute? Well, hold on.
You cannot make that because you said, dealer, and guys, we didn't lose track of it, right? I remember. Did he not say that most people won't want to build a PC and that's a fact? He ended it by saying that's a fact. He said that, didn't he? Yeah.
let's do this right. Is it not an absolute claim that consoles have day one patches?
Some of them, some games do.
Some
Yeah.
do, some don't. Right?
Yeah,
Is it not an absolute claim that consoles also?
This
download
is all
games
to
now?
do with the curated
I'm just asking
experience.
you.
I'm not even
Is-
getting into the
I'm
game.
asking. I'm trying to figure out where the convenence is.
The
Do
party
you
system
download
alone for
games?
me
I'm
is
sorry.
convenient.
The party system? The motherfucking party system. This is 3 years old. Calm down a little. I'm sorry, but it's aged so poorly. I'm trying to be calm, but it's so bad. I don't know how people can come in here and simp for... How are people simping for dealer gaming? How can you simp for this performance? I know, I'm gonna finish this soon.
Do you download games on consoles now?
What I do is I get online, I push a button, I'm talking to 16 friends just like that. That is a convenience.
It takes me one mouse click to be in a 16 party.
Have you heard of Discord, my friend?
Yes, I have. But
Okay,
you
so
have
that
to
could
be
be
a
the same
moron to
thing.
say. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't even understand. Were you even playing the fucking thing when Party Chat was around? Like, do you even know? Like, I understand you can do everything and more that you can do on a console and a PC, right? Everyone knows that, right? But just to be able to pick up your controller, you got the mic plugged in the controller, boom,
Shut
you're
the
in.
fuck up. You're
Like,
done. You're
it's
done.
Just, there is a curated environment there, and I feel like most people see that on PlayStation, on Xbox, everywhere.
Yeah, he
But
got
you are
himself.
disputing this.
He
And
got himself right there. He just said he acknowledges that there are conveniences on the PC by acknowledging Discord and how easy it is to use. Like, he got himself. He's just done.
I don't know why.
Because the same thing that you can get on the console, you can get on the PC
You're gone. You're
for
too far
free.
gone. You're too far gone. If you don't understand,
He's too far gone. Alex is too far gone, guys. When he's bringing up using things like Discord, that's reaching. That's too far gone. It's not built into the system. Okay, fine, but it's built into Steam. Nah, it's too far gone. Too far gone. Kill me, somebody. What does this man need? Like, what's it gonna take for him to just say, okay, they're pretty close in convenience, but consoles has a slight edge in convenience. I'd give him that, but nah, he's like, nah, PC just ain't convenient at all, bruh.
that is a convenience
All
factor
right,
for
guys,
console.
we are hitting our time. We're
Yes.
hitting an hour. So, are y'all finished or y'all done? Y'all
We're done.
I'm done. I'm done.
Y'all done? Okay.
Yeah, Alex is done.
It's been real. I hope.
All right, there we go, everybody. Let's clap. Doing a minute-long clap at least. Clap and just clap your hearts away at Dealer Gaming's performance. Everybody's like, Frit, you're being an asshole. This is like 3 years old. I don't give a fuck. It's bad. Okay? Someone who's supposed to be a credible source of info is debating like this. How can I not shit on them when they're supposed to be a credible source? You know where I've heard people say Dealer Gaming's a credible source? I've seen it in forums. Okay, on Reddit. People are like, Dealer Gaming's a credible source. He predicted the Xbox specs. He didn't predict shit. Okay, he went and he read leaked specs, and he's like, this is what it's going to be. And then people are like, oh, Dealer Gaming predicted it. What a credible source. No. No, man. When you debate like this, when you get trounced this bad and you claim you're a credible source and people claim you're a credible source, I'm going to laugh at you, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Because Dealer Gaming hasn't shown that he's gotten any smarter, alright? He's just an Xbox propagandist. That's all there is to it. And he got swiftly owned. Okay, everybody. Rest in peace, Dealer Gaming. It's been a fun stream. And we're going to do more of these with other things that, if videos I want to respond to are just too long and full of too many things to make fun of, I'll just cover it on a stream. As for other shit, which I have a shit ton of peasant videos stacking up right now, I'm just going to divide them up. What's long will be covered on streams. That's it. I don't know if you guys are okay with it. I mean, there's a lot of pauses, but, like, dear God, can you blame me for this one? I don't blame myself. Can you do a room setup tour? My room's ghetto. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, like my setup. It's not that impressive. It's pretty messy, actually. My fans have better setups, desktop setups than I do. You know. Press L to give pre-order respect. P-opper respect to dealer. Bruh, is the stream ending now? It is! I'm sorry. For those of you that hopped on at the last minute, I'm sorry, but this will be re-uploaded, or I might just upload this ending part of it. But I will say one thing. Join the Discord. I want to have more open chats in there with you guys on lots of things. Yeah, it may be an old video with Dealer Gaming, but it's still relevant because it's bad. It's really bad. This was damn good. Thank you. I know. I knew you guys were going to love it. I knew it. I had to kill so many brain cells to sit through it. But it's been fun. All right, everybody. In the chat, RIP. The stream's about to end. Thanks for joining. I will see you guys very soon later this week. Maybe with another stream and maybe an upload on the side. And until then, it's been great fun. Have a good night, everyone.